But there it is. Cowboy end zones right there. Field looks fantastic. I would say the players look jacked up, but I can't tell, and I do not have a telescope.
No, and right now they're kind of showing the fans, so it's kind of difficult to see down there. They all kind of look like little bitty ants, but I can assure you, I'm sure they are very pumped up.
Well, we know that young man on the big screen right now, Marcial Apayez. Wait, is that? Who's 36?
They got a different kicker, it looks like. They're not using
That's Anthony Patil, or Patty. Freshman wow. Anthony Patty. Is that his first kick?
This is going to be his first kick. Apayez must have lost his starting job.
We got to check into this. This is your special teams player of the week last week. But it appears that freshman Anthony Patty, so our first real drama of the game starts before kickoff, is going to be kicking off the Lake Dallas Falcons. His first kick in the Lake Dallas Falcon uniform coming at AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, that's something big right here. And we're going to see how Anthony Patty is going to be able to kick in this type of environment.
Lake Dallas is going to be kicking from our left to right as we're watching, at least as far as I can tell, left to right. The fans are ready. The players are ready.
I'm ready.
And the team is not ready. False start is already a flag. Can you false start a kick?
I don't think so.
Delay game on the kicking team.
Oh, wow.
How do you do
that penalty?
All right, so I'm confused. How do you delay a game? There's no game clock at the kickoff.
No, I don't even think that.
Can you challenge that? So, wait, the game hasn't started yet. There's already two things of note. We have a new kicker, Anthony Patty, and apparently you can have a penalty before a game starts.
I guess so.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen that in my entire life.
But here is your kick.
And that's a squib kick.
And they're going to field it at the 20-yard line. Forney takes up the right-hand side of the field, gets met at about the 33. Well, they'll take over possession. So North Forney,
and that was Calvin Rivera
ready to go.
Receiving end.
Calvin Rivera's getting some kicking to. We have to keep an eye on that one there too. That is number 34, Calvin Rivera. You are absolutely correct.
Hey, Shaji, could you check and see if Marcial Apayez is down on the field anywhere?
I haven't seen him at all. I've been trying to ask some people. I think one person said he's out of town, I think, but I'm not sure.
I don't know how you can miss a Texas high school playoff game.
So checking on the screen here, I can't see a very odd formation. There's only 4 people at the site of the snap.
It's going to be a lobster
bunch
formation.
6 to the left, 1 to the right. This whole lobster formation.
Yeah, the lobster
formation. Here we go.
Formation.
Snap. Pass is going to be to the left-hand side. He breaks through one tackle, breaks through another, got up to about the 48-yard line before he's finally brought down there by the Lake Dallas.
And that was Jaden Barrow on that play. Just Lake Dallas has to do a better job. Look, once again, going in this trick formation, Lake Dallas has to stop it better. Big play right here.
All right, so here's another play. They went up to the middle this time. They're staying with that lobster formation and went for maybe about 2 or 3 yards there. But already North Forney into Lake Dallas side of the field. Just got word from our sister.
And we already have an injury on the field.
And that's number 3 down there. It looks like that. No, it can't be number 3. Is that Brandon Engel?
No, that's 33. That's 33, Jared Finley.
33, thank you. Jared Finley's one to watch, too.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Hawley's going to, or Matt Stock, looks like Matt Stocker's jogging in, going to take that spot. But it's a huge loss for the Falcons defense when you lose your middle linebacker.
Well, the senior's been really good anytime he has come in. He had a couple tackles last week against Reedy, so
plays a little bit of running back, too.
All right, so we're going to take the time out here. We're going to take a quick break here. You listen to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club. Oh, wait, what?
We have a special message.
Why don't you go ahead, Garen?
All right. As we are required to say, don't miss the UIL Volleyball State Tournament on November 15th through 18th at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland. For more information, visit UILTexas.org.
All right, let's keep that open here since we didn't get a printout of that. We have to keep going to your phone. So he did walk off on his own power. Hopefully just a little bit of a stinger and got the wind knocked out of him.
Once again, they're going to come out in this odd lobster formation.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 6. And if you haven't seen the lobster formation, folks, there are 4 linemen to the left, 1 under center. Pass is going to be the right-hand side. Has his man wide open at the 40, 35-30. He finally gets brought down at about the 22-yard line. This formation is giving Lake Dallas a little bit of a fit starting out here. And again, it's a slow start. So that was lined up against Preston Suddes, and he was not ready for the one-on-one there.
That was their leading receiver, Jordan Carroll, on the receiving end.
Here we go again. Colby Sears is in shotgun. There's a snap. He goes right back to the well. Has with the 10. 5 is going to be a touchdown for North Forney. That looks like number 7 there, Jordan Carroll. So picking up Preston Suddes. They just rolled down the field on that one, Garrett.
Yeah, and I don't understand why Coach Mike Young had his team playing off coverage as Preston Sudis just got beat on that same play. They ran the same slant route. Preston Sudis is 8 yards off the line of scrimmage playing cloud coverage and just able to easily get a touchdown.
Well, I'd be surprised if you don't see that formation again in this game because it gave him fits. Extra point is up. The extra point is good.
And that was just a bad overall drive by the Lake Dallas Falcons and attempting to stop them. Now, that is ridiculous.
All right, so let's see if they can regroup here. We're going to be back here in just a second. You listen to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Commercial flooring can be complicated. Let the team at TW Hicks uncomplicate the process. Located right here in Denton, Texas, TW Hicks will work with you to determine the best solution for your flooring needs, focused on quality service, quality leadership, and the experience needed to be your industrial flooring solution. Make TW Hicks your flooring source.
And we are back. So Lake Dallas just got punched in the face here in the opening possession for North Forney. Drove all the way down the field there. Looks like the drive was 65 yards. A few first downs there, maybe 4 plays, but 3 for 3 for Colby Suits.
Wow, just bad. Oh, that was just, I'm sure Coach Jason Young, defensive coordinator, is going to change up that coverage a little bit. You're going to have to adjust to that odd formation. As now for Lake Dallas, you have back there at the 15-yard line, Kylie Smith and Jalen Harris. Both caused some damage last week.
All right, here's going to be your kick going from our right to left. It's actually going to be a pooch kick. Field at the 32-yard line, turning upfield.
That's
35, 40. Finally goes down by the 40-yard line, so a little bit of a free kick backfires for North Forney. Nothing orthodox coming out of North Forney right now, but the Falcons take over with good field position, the Lake Dallas Falcons.
Yeah, and you got Ryan Depperschmidt, who knows how to put points on the board, has to do it against this defense of North Forney. They do a very, I'm not going to say a very sloppy job, but in their past performances, they've not really been able to hold any offenses.
Okay, I can see in the backfield Kylie Smith. Depperschmidt's in the shotgun formation. One to his right, one to his left. The handoff's going to go right up the center, though. No, he keeps himself. Depperschmidt off the left side. Gets maybe a yard if he's lucky. He's going to bring up second along there. I can't see who's in the backfield there with Kylie Smith.
That was Ike Onyekwiti, Dan.
I'm sorry, who? Ike Onyekwiti?
Ike Onyekwiti.
So, are we deciding to start all the freshmen and sophomores this game?
I guess so.
It happened last week, too.
So here we go. Apparently, Coach Young wanted to give these kids some experience in big games. Second down snap. Depperschmidt's rolling out to the right-hand side. Plenty of time. He's going to throw the ball deep downfield. Man's down there, and it gets broken up there by North Forney. Had good position on what the defender did. Couldn't get much of a chance on it. Couldn't tell. He's going to, I think he's trying to get
Williams.
to, there you go, Charles Williams.
Yeah, that was just a big post route by Charles Williams, but he has double coverage on Charles. Charles had to play defense right there to keep that interception.
All right, Depperschmidt's open in the backfield. 4 to his right, 1 to his left. 3rd and 10 play. Depperschmidt's going to check back into the sidelines, make sure he has his call right. Plenty of time on the play clock. I think they actually forgot to start it. It still says there's 20 seconds left. I can't imagine how that's possible. Here's your snap. Quick 3-step drop. Pass right across the middle. Has his man. Makes a move. Trying to get to the 50-yard line. He's going to be really close to a first down there. Maybe short a yard.
Yeah, Coach Young's going to go for this one. It's 4th and short. Kylie Smith just ran a nice route. Once again, did damage on that same slant route last week. And you had Christian Covington getting open once again. So that's going to be a big player to look forward to as he's getting the second man of
All right,
Forney.
Looks like Michael Young's going to be a gambling man. 4th and 1 at the 50-yard line. This would not be a great way to start if we can't get the first down here. There's a snap. Handoff's going to be right up the middle.
Ike Onyekwiti.
He's going to get stopped. He's going to be stopped.
Wow.
So they hand the ball off to the sophomore who tries to stutter step and find a seam, but there's nothing there. North Forney did a great job hitting it before he could get to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be 4 and out.
Yeah, now North Forney is going to get the ball in Lake Dallas territory. With this high-powered offense right now, Lake Dallas hasn't stopped him yet.
Well, I think that you look at Coach Young, and they know they can put up points. I guess you figure if you can't score with them, we're going to be at a losing situation anyway, so why not go for it there? But certainly the call dialed up there. It surprises me. You've got seasoned guys like Kylie Smith, R.J. Eanes, Itzel Nava. Why is the sophomore getting the football there?
I don't quite understand. R.J. Eanes may be out still with that concussion.
All right, so here's a snap. Looks like Colby's going to take himself up the middle. Maybe gets 2 yards there in the first down play for North Forney. Forney's still going from our right to left.
Once again, big number 75, Zaylen Long coming in, causing that run stop, as he did all last week. He's going to have to step up big this game.
A much more traditional outfit here. Nobody in the backfield, though. 3 receivers to his right, 1 in the backfield to his left. Colby takes a snap. He's going to tuck it in himself, runs to the right-hand side, has a seam there, makes 1 man miss, and finally tackled after about a 6 or 7 yard gain. He's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2 or 3.
Yeah, it looks like right here, Taleno Evans got reach. Nick Cagnetto just fell to his feet. I don't know if he got tripped up by the turf here, but he had to keep getting those feet moving to stop him.
All right, so 3rd and 2. Colby Suits checks back into the sideline. He's got a bunch set to the right, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 in the backfield with him, 6 on the line.
Cloud coverage
man in motion,
again.
goes back to the right-hand side. He's going to keep it himself again, tucks it underneath, finds a hole. It's going to be enough for a first down. Colby Suits starting to take business into his own hands here.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking straight out of Lake Dallas' playbook with Ryan Depperschmidt always using those runs. Right now, they've yet to stop Colby Suits finding some big seams on the defensive line.
Same formation. There's snaps going to be passed to the right-hand side. Has his man at the drop the ball. All right, so he had 2 blockers out there, but got to hold the ball if you're going to do anything with it.
Yeah, he had a lot of room right there because Lake Dallas, once again, playing off coverage. Still don't understand that, but Daryl Miner was right there to kind of cause that deflection.
All right, here's trying to go back to well again. Has some time, looks to the right-hand side, has his man caught at the 30-yard line, gets out to about the 25 before he's run out of bounds there by, I can't tell, that looks like number 8 out there. Daryl Miner finally made a tackle, but not before a first down.
Preston Sudis is really struggling out there on the island. I'm still not understanding why they are not playing man coverage, because they're just getting these quick slants and these quick stop routes.
North Forney on the 25-yard line. Suits is going to take it himself up the right-hand side, finds a little bit of a seam, gets 3, maybe 4 yards before he's tackled. Has his helmet ripped off there.
Yeah,
and here comes a flag.
It's going to be a face mask on Lake Dallas. That was really blatant.
That was number 4, Taleno Evans on the tackle, and that's going to go against him. North Forney once again knocking on the door.
Yep, so we're still waiting for the call here. Looks like they're walking it off against Lake
Personal
Dallas.
foul, face mask on the defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
So Shaji, word of note, when they announce things on their PA system, turn your mic off. I just had my ears blown up by that referee. Good gosh.
Oof.
So that makes it 1st and 10 on Lake Dallas' 11-yard line. So again, North Forney moving the ball successfully. A little bit of a different formation, obviously more traditional.
This ball's got
one in the
Rivera
backfield
right
this time here. Rivera's going to take the ball, looks to the right-hand side, has a blocker, gets through the seam, but gets tackled at the 6-yard line.
5-yard gain. Lake Dallas has to stop him shorter than that. I saw that coming a mile away whenever they put that sniffer back in the backfield once again. Ball's going to go to Rivera.
All right, so Suits has 2 to his right, hands off to Rivera. Rivera tries to find room on the left-hand side, still on his feet. I can't tell where he's at. Falls forward. Looks like he gets to the 1-yard line. It's going to be really close to a first down. Could give them a fresh set of downs at the 1-yard line.
And it looks like they're going to mark them just short of the first down marker. It's going to be 3rd and inches.
Yeah, they'll probably bring that one out to measure here.
Yeah. Wow. It's just unfortunate for Lake Dallas. Defense struggling in the opening quarter. Can't really get off to a slow start in this one as they're
how many games have we said that, Garen? Lake Dallas is traditionally a slow start all season long. I can't remember a game where they've really gotten out very strong. I'm sure there's been 1 or 2 peppered in there, but it has not been really good. So this is going to be 1st and goal.
They're going to keep it 3rd.
No, he did say 3rd down again. All right, so here's Rivera.
They're going to get
up in the backfield. Oh wait, that Suits keeping the ball himself. Wow, so they take the handoff to Rivera, but Lake Dallas sends him back for about a 2 or 3 yard loss. So a big sack there. Looks like
hold on, Dan. They're going to keep the offense. They're going to keep the offense out on the field. That was Jalen Harris. That's Jalen Harris and Daryl Miner. Oh no, they're going to send in their special teams.
So that was really important. They didn't come out for that measurement because this is 4th down now. They could have had a fresh set of downs.
4th down. Lake Dallas had some field goal blocks last week. Got to get some more today.
All right, so they are lining up for the field goal. Looks like that's Carlos Rodriguez down there. Kick is up, and the kick is, looks like it went just inside the upright. That's going to be good.
It's good.
That just barely nudged in there, didn't it, Dan?
Yeah, so North Forney 10, Lake Dallas High School 0. Hey, Falcon fans, don't miss the UIL Soccer State Tournament April 11th through 14th at the Birkenbach Fields in Georgetown. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. And we'll be right back here. You listen to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
We are the
That's
UIL.
annoying.
From the coaches
To the players. To the educators.
we've been in your shoes.
Extracurricular activities are essential to the development of our youth.
From proposed rule changes
to the relaxation of transfer rules. We keep it fair.
New academic contests. We hear you loud and clear.
New events are music to our ears. We just added film. That's a wrap.
Educational activities help young people become productive citizens.
From staph infections to steroid use.
To cardiac and concussions.
Health and safety is a priority.
Heat, heart, and health history.
From heat-related illness to head injuries.
All right, so welcome back again. North Forney 10, Lake Dallas 0. Still kicking from our right to left. Also going to have Kylie Smith and Jalen Harris back to the field to kick. It's going to be fielded by Jalen Harris at the 15-yard line, headed from our left to right. Runs into
He's got a little bit of something right here.
Yeah, it seems. Getting strung out, though, by North Forney. Finally cuts up field. And it's going to go out at about the 18 or 19-yard line. Just couldn't break the pursuit there.
No, just really couldn't. That was about a 40-yard run for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, I saw a little bit of something for Jalen Harris. He's pretty dangerous when he gets the ball in his hands. And North Forney, I think they're just a little bit scared to give it to him up in the air.
Yeah, he couldn't get north-south, though. They kept a good job of keeping the pursuit to the sidelines and finally out of bounds. So Depperschmidt's going to start out this possession. Open backfield. He's got 3 to his right, 2 to his left. Your typical cast of characters out there. Looks like Williams going to take the fake pitch. Depperschmidt rolls it right inside, has his man.
That's Zach Sasser.
21, Zach Sasser. It's going to be out of bounds. Looks like he might have gotten the first down there. Let's see. They are moving to change, so first down, Lake Dallas.
And that was
Zach Sasser.
That was your Falcon of the Week, Zach Sasser on the big catch and run. Great job, great catch. Walked the tightrope right there. Just really nice play.
All right, so another first down. Depperschmidt with an open backfield again. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Lake Dallas going from our left to right. Depperschmidt checks back in the sidelines, make sure he has the call that he wants. See if Williams goes in motion again. Looks like he's going to sit tight this time. Quick 3-step drop, looks to the right-hand side. No, he's in trouble. Boy's out of pursuit, runs to his left-hand side. He's going to tuck it to keep it himself. Cuts
really
it back up
blocks.
the middle. Gets up about maybe 8 or, I'm going to say 8 yards. So Depperschmidt, a little bit of a busted play, maybe a coverage piece there, but does a lot of damage with his feet.
Yeah, really good blocking by the offensive line and the wide receivers. How about that big block by Christian Covington to give him that extra 4 or 5 yards?
Okay, this time it's going to be 1 to his right, 4 to his left. Got looks like Covington singled up on his left, looks to his right-hand side, tucks it back down again. Oh, there's going to be a flag in there, probably in the area of holding. Depperschmidt will have the first down if they give it to him, but let's see what the flag is.
I'm not quite sure what that would be, but yeah, it looks like North Forney is saying it's a hold.
And
Hold
it
it.
is.
Number 56 of the offense. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Hey, Shaji, I wasn't kidding on that microphone, man.
Oh,
Is that him?
I put it on mute right when he said the call.
That
so.
must be everybody. We're just in for it tonight.
Yeah, because it's really loud on my radio, too.
Super hot.
It's really loud on my radio, too.
And that's going to go against Colin Culberson, but I mean, that was a big hold for Depperschmidt. Just really unnecessary holding.
All right, brings up a 2nd and 12 now for Lake Dallas. Depperschmidt's going to have, looks like, who's that?
That's R.J. Eames.
Eames in the backfield with him. He's going to roll
he
out
has
to his
Engel
right-hand
wide
side.
open deep.
Eames, beautiful block.
He got him.
Did he
got
catch it in bounds? They're going to call that a catch.
They're gonna give it to
really nice catch there.
Wow.
That was Brandon Engel on the catch. And wow, great job of keeping his feet in bounds there, because that was a tight on the sidelines pass.
Brandon Engel has put on quite the highlight reel in these past 2 playoff games. Made a big circus catch last week, making another amazing catch on the sideline.
That class doesn't happen without R.J. Eames making that fantastic block to give Depperschmidt some time. Depperschmidt's going to hand it right off to Eanes up the middle. No, keeps himself up the left-hand side. Makes one-man miss. Gets up to about the 45-yard line before he's tackled. A gain of about 4 or 5.
And I know Coach Michael Young just really loves having such a versatile young quarterback like Depperschmidt, and he's such a leader on this team, and he's able to just make stuff happen that really looks like there's nothing there. Did that once again.
So Eanes and Kylie Smith in the backfield, got one to his left, two to his right. Here's a snap. He's going to throw to the right-hand side. Back to Brandon Engel. He's got to the sidelines. Gets pushed out of bounds at about the 47. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short here for Lake Dallas.
And could be in 4-down territory after what happened last drive. Not quite sure what Coach Michael Young is going to do, but I think you can expect to see one of those screen plays once again. Kylie Smith going out there in the slot. Maybe a slant, maybe another one of those bubble routes, but this is Kylie Smith.
All right, R.J. Eanes in the backfield with him. He's got 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Back in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Rolls out to his left-hand side this time. Trying to get single-up coverage. Has his man. There should be a flag on that. He ran right over him, but no flag anywhere. I don't know what happened there. He's trying to get to Christian Covington. I don't know if Covington just fell or what, but that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It looked like Covington was trying to run that hitch route, and his feet just got caught underneath him, and he just slipped. This turf is very, very different from Lake Dallas's field that they're used to playing on in the Star, and it looks like he just slipped.
All right, so that's going to bring freshman kicker back out here.
No, you got Ryan Depperschmidt back there.
Ryan Depperschmidt's going to kick it. Does barely get it away, almost blocked there, but it's taking a beautiful Lake Dallas bounce into really about the 16-yard line there before it finally comes to a stop there. So wise decision there.
Hey guys, one thing I want to bring up is this sun. Oh my Lord, it is literally in my eyes. I can barely see the field right now. It's going to affect this game a lot right now.
So we'll have to keep an eye on Nick Cagnetto then. If they throw the ball in that direction, it's going to be really hard for the receivers to see, let alone defend. As a reminder here for you listening, don't miss the UIL Softball State Tournament, May 13th through June 2nd. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. May through June? Really giving us stuff May through June?
They are.
All right. Hey, UIL, we will get everything we can to you guys, as much as we can. But as it stands right now, Colby Suits is in the backfield again, has Calvin Rivera there back there with him. He's going to step back, drops, looks to his right-hand side. A really deep pass.
Oh,
Great coverage there by Preston Suttis, slowing up the receiver, not giving him an opportunity to catch the ball. He's trying to get to his guy, Jordan Carroll.
Yeah, it looks like Jordan Carroll and Preston Suttis are going to be busy all day long. Suits is looking towards Carroll every time, and I think Preston Suttis is up for that challenge. Was kind of in position to make that interception. He ran the route. He ran the route for him.
So he's going to line back up again, 2nd and 10. Still 4:13 left in the first quarter here. Fakes a handoff, throw's going to be right up the middle. Has his man at the 30, 35, 40. Breaks a tackle, 45, 50. Preston says there.
Oh, he's the ball! Oh no, he's still loose!
Lake Dallas is trying to jump out. The ball is still loose.
Oh my God.
Oh! The ball was fumbled another 25 yards forward. North Forney falls on the ball. 1st and 10 at the Lake Dallas 12-yard line.
And you have to work on
What an opportunity.
Oh, and you have to work on those plays for that exact reason. As we're looking at the replay here, it looks like it's going to be Preston Suttis that's going to cause this fumble. And once again, Jalen Harris misses it. Daryl Miner misses it. Nick Cagnetto misses it. And then Preston Suttis has a chance to
here's the first down play. Handoff's going to go to Rivera right up the middle. Makes man miss. 10, 5. Gets tackled at about the 2-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 1. So North Forney at the goal line. Fresh set of downs. Not looking good right now for Lake Dallas in this first quarter.
Coach Michael Young is fired up on the sidelines. Looks like Colby Suits going to take it himself.
He did, but I don't think he got there. They really bottled him up. So they're going to call him short. Colby Suits ran right under the center, took this quick snap, and was not able to break the goal line. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. Oh, that was a great opportunity there, and a couple of Lake Dallas players had a chance to get it.
Just a great...
I want to say Daryl Miner had a chance to get it too.
Daryl Miner had the best chance of getting it and just completely whipped.
All right, so here's the 2nd down play. Touchdown, North Forney. They're starting to run away with this one. That's going to make it 16-zip. Garrett, talk to me, man.
I think me and the rest of the listeners and fans down here are thinking the same thing. Missed opportunities. What a great punch by Preston Suttis, and missed opportunities by Daryl Miner and Jalen Harris. They have to make that fumble recovery.
All right, so Carlos Rodriguez for North Forney on the field. The kick is up. The kick is good. is going to bring the score 17-0. We'll get back to that one in a second. We're going to take a quick break here. You listen to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. We'll be right back.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to the Army National Guard, Baden, Balfour, Baylor Scott and White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, and Tick-A-Tap Ticketing. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community, and thank you for listening to this state playoff contest. Enjoy the game.
All right, welcome back, Lake Dallas fans. Again, plenty of time left in the game. It's still 3:11 left in the first quarter, but down 17-0. Here's a kick again. Another one of those pooch kicks. It's going to roll the... Jalen Harris picks it up at the 20, 25, 30. He's going up the middle.
He's got
35, cuts it back to the left, still on his feet, gets up to about the 40, 41-yard line. Really nice return there by Jason Harris to give the Falcons good field position, the Lake Dallas Falcons.
Yeah, Jalen Harris just did a great job of finding the seam and bursting through there, showing his big play ability every time he gets the ball in his hands. Dan, looks like you got a message for us.
Yeah, I wanted to give a shout-out to Marcial Apayez. They're tuning in online from Austin. Apparently, they are off some family stuff, and as most Lake Dallas fans will understand, family first. As always, he missed the heck out of us and wishes he was here. But as it stands, I don't know how much good he could do us right now because we need to get some scoring done on the ground. So here's Depperschmidt rolling out to his right-hand side. Looks like he's going to try to keep it himself. Has a couple blockers, cuts it back to the middle.
Wow.
Gets to the 45-50. He's going to run for a first down. A big carry by Depperschmidt for about 12 yards to start off this possession.
Yeah, really good blocking by Itzel Nava once again getting in. As you see, lead blocker took some big guys out, and Hayden Brockenbush out on the right side, able to cut some defenders off.
All right, a little lobster formation of our own here. Depperschmidt takes a snap, looks to the right-hand side, has Brandon Engel singled up, has some time. Now the time's out, tries to get rid of the ball.
Oh my God! Wow!
Circus catch by Brandon Engel, but it's out of bounds. That's a highlight catch. Really stinks that one didn't make it in bounds.
Wow!
That was still an amazing effort, though. Wow.
Look at this.
All right, doggone it. That was an ESPN moment if he lands that foot in bounds. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10, though. Depperschmidt did a really good job of stretching that play out as the protection broke down. Oh,
that was amazing. That was amazing still.
All right, so fake hand up to Itzel Nava is going to be a handoff there. Looks like Kylie Smith up to the right-hand side. Gets about 5 yards for his tackle. Brings up a 3rd and a manageable 5. So a good play there by Lake Dallas.
Yeah, just going back to this connection from Depperschmidt to Engel. Looks like that connection's going to be put to work a lot today. And as you can see, Brandon Engel can make these big plays. Just throw it up, and Engel's going to come down and get it.
All right, so we only gave him 3 yards on that. They spotted a lot higher than that, so 3rd and 7. Here's a snap, 3-step drop. There's no protection there. He's got to get rid of it. Throws the ball. Really has a man wide open. I think that's Charles Williams.
Oh, no, it's intercepted.
What? It got pulled out. It got pulled out. They're running it back right now. They're at the 45, and they get tackled at the 45-yard line. So it looks like Charles Williams had the ball stripped from him. Turns out to be an interception.
Yeah,
and Forney has the ball.
Real quick, Charles Williams came to the sideline. He is hitting himself on the head multiple times. He is very frustrated. He is cursing at the sidelines right now.
You know, credit to number 5 there, Willie Thomas. I had him highlighted, the linebacker, the senior linebacker for North Forney. Just did what a football player is supposed to do. As Charles Williams going down, reached for the football, stripped it out of his hands. North Forney football.
Yeah, and as you can see, North Forney starting to talk a little smack to the Lake Dallas Falcons sideline and fans. Lake Dallas, they got to wake up here. They got to call some big plays. It is still the first quarter, Dan.
Yeah, this feels like the Prosper game, and I sure hope I'm wrong.
I hope you are, too.
So here we go. We've got Colby Suits in the backfield again. The defense, gosh, got to be getting worn down a little bit, but let's see what the time of possession is. Actually, probably pretty equal. Yeah, it's pretty equal.
North Forney.
So North Forney takes a timeout here for some reason, and we're going to take a break. You got this lined up here? Why don't you throw one at us? All right, we'll do it real quick here. Don't miss the UIL Volleyball State Tournament on November 15th through the 18th at Curtis Colwell Center in Garland. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. I don't even know if we have enough time for a break after trying to figure that out.
No, I don't think so either, but just talking a little bit about that, I mean, once again, you got great plays.
Wide open.
Great plays. Then you got some bad plays, and you just wish that Engel came down with that catch and just barely got his foot out of bounds. It's hurt. It hurts for Lake Dallas. They got to stop him here and force a 3 and out on the defense.
All right, so I'm really hoping that they're able to weather the storm here. But right now, North Forney has the ball at their 45-yard line. 1:50 left in the first quarter. He's going to pitch the ball. It's going to be a wide or running back pass. Has his man just a little long. He was hand off to Jordan Carroll. Jordan Carroll was going out to his right-hand side. Had a man, really decent coverage there, though, by Preston Suttis.
Yeah, it was looking deep for Jaden Farrell. And Preston Suttis it looks like he got a little beat and was having a trail on that play. Just kind of threw his hands up to block Carroll.
So they're trying to get to Jaden Barrel on that pass.
Just to block Barrel's sight.
All right, so Calvin Rivera and Colby Suits in the backfield. 2 to his right, 1 to his left. The handoff's going to be to... No, Suits keeps it himself. Trying to run right-hand side. Has some room.
Oh,
beautiful
open
field tackle there.
That's Kobe Minor. That's me.
Holds Colby Suits to only a 3-yard gain. If he would have beat him, he had acres of space in front of him.
Wow.
So really nice job there by Minor. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 here. So Lake Dallas with a chance to get North Forney off the field. Here's a snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Drops back to pass. Has some time. Looks to the right-hand side. Has his man wide open. Runs backwards, though. Let's see if they give him forward progress, because he made a motion.
Yeah, I don't know why they're...
Oh, that's horrible. They're going to give him forward progress. He ran backwards on that one, and they're going to give it to him. His first move was going backwards. That should be 4th down, and they're going to give him a 1st down. Catch there was Corey Mayfield, but Corey Mayfield, his first move was backwards. I don't understand. Why do you have people on the field to call a game if you don't understand the rules of the game?
Yeah, and as everybody knows, I hate every referee that so far Lake Dallas has had. Looks like they're always in the other team's favor.
All right, and as we were explaining that last play, North Forney right up the middle for about 13 yards for another 1st down. I didn't see who was running the ball there. I don't think it was Calvin Rivera.
No, that was 34, Calvin Rivera.
That was 34?
Yeah.
Right up the middle. And Calvin Rivera again, this time Lake Dallas did a really good job of bottling him up. He's going to get maybe a yard. They're at the Lake Dallas 30-yard line now. North Forney going from our right to left. 30 seconds left in this first quarter. That might be the last play of the first quarter here. Let's see. Nope, they're going to try and get away one more play here. So Colby Suits, shotgun formation, is going to take the snap. Hands off right there to Calvin Rivera, right up the middle. Did a good job keeping his legs moving. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, and that's going to bring an end to the first quarter here. If they let it end to the first quarter, let's see. All right, so plenty of time left. When we come back, Forney's going to have a 3rd and 5 at the Lake Dallas 25-yard line, up 17-0. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. We'll be right back.
St. Nick Frederickson here, First Out Roofing, your local hometown roofer. If your house is made of stick, stones, and brick, Nick will get it fixed. Your local insurance specialist, whether it's hail or wind, give me a call. I will navigate the insurance process for and with you and make it easy peasy for you. Just give me a call. Look me up at www.firstoutroofing.com or look for my big truck rolling around town. Nick with First Out Roofing.
Mark Tucker, Allstate Insurance, would like to remind you of the new law in Denton County of no use of handheld devices. Don't be a distracted driver. Mark Tucker, Allstate Insurance for auto, life, and home. Mark Tucker, Allstate Insurance on Swisher Road in Hickory Creek.
Bone Daddy's House of Smoke is your place to go for delicious barbecue. New family-friendly vibes and an outstanding menu. Bone Daddy's a proud supporter of Lake Dallas football.
All right, we're enjoying some signs there from the sidelines. Again, Shaji, you're going to have to come with your favorite as the game goes on. We'll cover that at halftime because there's a bunch of them out there. They spend a little time on the big board going through them. But an important play here, 3rd and 4 on the Lake Dallas 25-yard line. Here's Colby Suits going to hand it all. He holds it himself, goes to the right-hand side, picks up maybe 3 or 4 yards. Should be short.
With these refs, they're giving them way too generous of a spot. Once again, going to give them another
How
first
is that
down.
a first down?
These referees are absolutely ignorant.
So maybe it's deceptive from up here. I don't know. But 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. He looks back, going to throw the ball right across the middle. Has a man. Touchdown North Forney, number 9, Jackson Ennels. So back on script to start the second quarter, just like we started the first quarter. North Forney on fire.
Yeah, Lake Dallas just has to. I don't even know. They're going to have to play catch up for the rest of the game. It's a 23-0 lead. Lake Dallas going to just have to completely play catch up on every single down and stop them on defense. So far, defense has looked silly all game long.
And they botched the extra point. So a little bit of trouble holding the extra point there. It looked like Chris Furlow couldn't come up with the ball and no extra point. So 23-0. Plenty of teams have come back from the scoreline like this. Beautiful pass there by Colby Suits. We're watching again on the big board there.
One thing Lake Dallas, sorry to interrupt you, Dan, but one thing Lake Dallas has to adjust is they're not pressuring the quarterback at all. He's literally having all the time in the world to get that pass off.
He has been very successful and has had a lot of time. You're right to mention that there, Shaji. So Coach Young, you can see on the big board. Wait, Coach Young?
Yeah, that was Coach Young.
Okay. I don't know.
That's Sander.
His goatee looked a little lighter there. But in any case.
Oh, that's Coach Smith. That's Ronnie Smith, the special teams coach.
Gotcha. Trying to get his team back in action here. Boy, special teams could use something here. Let's see if Jalen Harris or Kylie Smith can come up with something big here.
I mean, we see
North Forney has not been willing to give them a chance to really return the ball. They've been kicking short to the right, these squib kicks. I don't know if they're trying to hit one of the top players or not, but let's see if they do it again here.
Lake Dallas is kind of adjusting to it, though. As you see, they're bringing both Jalen Harris and Kylie Smith up a little bit more, so they're sitting at the 20 instead of the 15.
All right, the refs are throwing their hands in the air. They just don't care. I don't know what that is.
That means push the clock up. They started the play clock.
Gotcha. Thank you. That was some kind of a TV timeout that someone forgot to tell us about here.
Yeah.
Just while they're getting ready to snap here, a little recap. A few seconds into the second quarter, North Forney 236 yards on offense, Lake Dallas 63. So still looking for some time on the clock. Let's see if he gets it. Now the play clock's running. I think we're going to be in good shape here, folks.
And once again, still doing their race the roof. And looks like they're trying to push the clock up. Not quite sure what's happening in the scorekeeper's room. These have been some weird kickoffs.
Well, we're finally lined up here, folks. North Forney kicking now from our left to right. And here's your kick. It's going to be a deep kick this time. Looks like it's going to be a chance for Jalen Harris to return. It goes over his head. He feels it at the 8-yard line. Cuts to the middle again, trying to break some pursuit. And nowhere to go. It's going to be tackled on his 12 or 13-yard line. So North Forney really dialing in everything in the book. Baiting the players up, then kicking them deep. Lobster formations to start possession. North Forney seems to be doing everything right. Lake Dallas doesn't have an answer yet.
Yeah, I'm wondering when Lake Dallas is going to change up their return formation to where you just see one person back deep for those big kicks and two people out kind of mid area for those squibs.
Well, I'm used to seeing Kobe Miner back there sometimes. He's 3.
He's been getting hurt on those kickoffs, so I think Coach Michael Young's just kind of.
All right, so here's Depperschmidt, has 4 to his right, 1 to his left. Going to be a pass to Engel to the right side. A double pass.
Oh, he had Kylie Smith.
Oh! Just a little bit long there. It was a backwards pass to Brandon Engel. Tried to get Kylie Smith and just out of reach for the young man.
That would have been the spark that Lake Dallas needed.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Brandon Engel got really good blocks. If he just ran the ball himself, he would have gotten at least 6-7 yards in that play.
Same thing. If Brandon Engel also put a little bit more air under the ball, gave Kylie a chance to run.
That was a touchdown. Kylie Smith has 4.4 speed, and there's not one person out on that field that can catch him.
All right, so Depperschmidt has 1 in the backfield with him, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. He's going to roll to his right hand side. Has immediate pressure. He's going to go down.
No.
Sacked down at the 6-yard line. Could not shake the tackle. He's going to bring up a 3rd and long. And Lake Dallas going from bad to worse.
Yeah, and Willie Thomas just causing some damage. It looks like the offense.
That was that Willie Thomas again. Willie Thomas has been a terror for Lake Dallas this game.
And that's North Forney's leading tackler.
All right, 3rd and 17. Let's see what Ryan Depperschmidt can do. He's going to take to his left, throws to his right, and R.J. Eanes drops the ball. So a quick 3 and out on the first possession of the second quarter. Oh, that was Kylie Smith. Sorry about that.
Wow.
and just shell-shocked a little bit.
I don't even know if you can go into halftime. It's 10 minutes, 40 seconds till halftime. I don't think you'd be able to come back because North Forney is going to keep scoring if you can't figure out some way, somehow to stop them on the sidelines. You're not going to be able to get 10 minutes to figure that out.
Patty in his own end zone, barely gets the ball away.
Oh, that's
I don't know if it's partially blocked or not. Lands at the 35. Received at the 40. North Forney is going to try to return it. Gets it back to about the 32 or 33-yard line. A late flag there. Flags on the sidelines also. I don't know if there was an illegal block or what, but that looked pretty clean. We'll have to see what comes out of this one.
It might be another face mask.
He said 15 yards, so he doesn't like it already. He's pointing to our direction.
We have 2 fouls on the play. Both of them on the defense.
Oh, that's going to go against North Forney.
Sideline infraction on the defense. That penalty is declined. Second, personal foul, roughing the kicker.
Wow, that's a first down, Lake Dallas. Lake Dallas going to keep the ball.
Wow, that could be huge. You know, you're hearing possible nails in the coffin in the second quarter.
Yeah.
If they can get down here and score again, go up by like 4 possessions. Gives Lake Dallas the ball back. Huge mistake there by North Forney. They can afford a few mistakes though.
Yeah, they can, but Lake Dallas, they just got to get rolling, got to get in that groove. Once they get in that groove, it's going to be quite a fun game to
I would love to be a
about.
fly in the huddle with Depperschmidt to hear what he's telling his troops right now. You know, Ryan Depperschmidt, he's seen a lot of different things over the years that he's been
They're
playing.
going to go from where it was, and they're just going to go 15 yards.
Okay, so let's see here. He's got the ball back at the 5-yard line. We're trying to figure out what the refs are doing with the ball here.
I think it's the refs' first day on the job.
We've been pretty hard on them all year. Now they're walking it off. There we go. 5, 10, and 15 to the 20-yard line.
There you go.
All right, gentlemen, look, we get it, man. None of us are professionals here, so it's all good. So 1st and 10 now for Lake Dallas at their 20-yard line. Going from our right to left again. Depperschmidt has 1 in the backfield with him, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. And here's a snap. Looks to his, nope, he's going to tuck it down and keep it himself right up the middle. Picks up maybe 2 yards if he's lucky.
That looked like a busted play. The O-line just did not do good blocking on that play.
Yeah, he took a quick look to Brandon Engel, didn't see what he liked, and immediately ran right away.
Yeah, that was Brandon Machuca just misplaced his hands on 74. Devin Beeman. Just got to do better with your hand placement.
All right, so they're saying he got no yards, which is really bizarre. This is a quick pass play again. He's got some room on the side. He's on the right-hand side. 25-30. He's going to pick up a first down there. Decent blocking up there. I don't know if that was Zach Sasser out there blocking for him.
That was Brandon Engel.
Brandon Engel.
Man, what a great block for, wow. And that spin move right there got Kylie Smith an extra 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, going back to that play, Ryan Depperschmidt really got lit up on that play.
All right, so Kylie Smith's going to be backfield with Depperschmidt. Looks like a man in motion. No, that is Kylie Smith in motion. Handoff's going to go right up the middle for maybe 4 yards there. It's going to be R.J. Eanes on the ball. So I thought that was R.J. or Smith in the backfield.
Yeah, it looks like we're not going to see much more of Ike and Yequity as they're finally getting R.J. Eanes and Idzail Nava back involved into this offense.
All right, so 2nd and 5. Lake Dallas moving the ball a little bit, courtesy of a roughing the kicker play. Here's a snap. Ryan Depperschmidt takes a 5-step drop, looks to the right-hand side, throws the ball up for grabs for Brandon Engel. Brandon can't come down with it that time. Really decent coverage there by North Forney.
He is hurt.
That's not going to be good. Looks like a little stinger on his hip. He'll be fine. Just landed on the turf rough there. Good coverage there by North Forney.
Look at that. Might have been it should have been unnecessary roughness by the defense on Ryan Depperschmidt. He really got lit up on that play.
All right, so we're going to be out for an injury here in a second, but before we do that, don't miss the UIL Girls Basketball State Tournament March 1st through 3rd at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. And we'll take a quick time out here while I check on Brandon Engel. You listen to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Hey, Falcon fans. Looking for a family-friendly local dentist? Well, former Falcon Dr. Danny Baird is the one for you. You'll find his new office located off Swisher Road, opening this December. Stop on by. You don't want to miss it.
Chick-fil-A, located in Kensington Square on Swisher Road in Corinth. What else can you say? They have delicious food, great service, a friendly staff, and they're proud supporters of the Lake Dallas Falcons. Come down and try the new Egg White Grill breakfast sandwich. Open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. with breakfast served until 10:30 a.m. As always, eat more chicken.
All right, so Brandon Engel walking off field with some help on his own power, but really addressing his left hip there. I don't know if the hip had moved over. Sometimes that field turf can be pretty rough there, Garen.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to send in Darius Goodlow, his backup, the freshman. Going to get a little bit of work in playoff football.
A lot of young players, a lot of young Lake Dallas Falcon players getting some time. So Depperschmidt in the backfield has two to his right, one to his left, man in motion. Handoff's going to go right up the middle. No, Depperschmidt keeps himself, pitch to the outside.
Oh,
boy, did they read that one. Tried to get him open there to get, was that R.J. Eames or Kylie Smith?
That was Kylie Smith.
And North Forney was having none of it. Rode him right out of bounds there, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Loss of about, boy, they actually gave him a few, only loss of 3. I thought it was going to be like a loss of 5 or 6.
Yeah, and it looks like that rough in the kicker play did nothing for Lake Dallas.
Well, it got him a lot better field position. Another 30 yards from the end zone is going to help out a lot, but they're kicking from the 33-yard line. Depperschmidt's in the back to punt this ball away. And
that's going to be a false start on the defense.
Yeah, defense went a little early there. Let's see what they call here. Nope, they're calling false start on the offense. There's no false start on defense. So back them up another 5, and Lake Dallas, you know, want to give themselves a little bit of a challenge. Don't want to walk away with this game.
I know.
So give them a couple yards.
I know special teams coordinator Ronnie Smith is not happy in his punt team as they got the defense on that double call. But
all right, Depperschmidt gets it away. It's a sloppy punt. Bounces at the 40-yard line. Takes a Lake Dallas bounce, though. Rolling to 30. Really good Lake Dallas bounce. Down to the North Forney 27-yard line. So that's where they're going to take over possession. And let's see. This might be a quick break since we just had a break with the timeout here. So we're staying on here. So Garen, got 8:15 left in the second quarter. North Forney's going to come out 23-zip. Has the ball at their 27-yard line. Yeah, you've been in these games before, haven't you? What's the conversations on the sidelines?
Right now, it looks. I mean, nobody's in a good mood, but the quarterback is the one that goes to the sideline and has to uplift everybody. It's something Dagan Hahn did. It's something that Ryan Depperschmidt has to do, and he has to come back out there and he has to put some points on the board. And this defense has to get some 3 and outs.
All right, Colby Stewart gets blown up there. I can't tell who that was. Number 8, is that Daryl Miner?
That was General Daryl Miner on that big play.
So Colby Stewart's trying to get a handoff there and gets blown up. Daryl Miner read it all the way. A big loss of about 6 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 16. Beautiful play there by Lake Dallas.
Now Lake Dallas is going to get to play their coverage, kind of on the field.
All right, Colby passes to his right-hand side, has a man, cuts it up to the middle, gets us up maybe 7 or 8 yards before he's tackled at their 29-yard line. That was number 4 there, Corey Mayfield.
And Lake Dallas is going to send an extra cornerback, Eric Young, and send out defensive lineman Zaylen Long.
Okay, 3rd and 8. Colby Stutz opens the backfield up, 3 to his right, 2 to his left.
It's going to be a 3-man
going
rush.
from our left to right as we're watching the game. He's got plenty of room behind there. Gets a snap, sits in the pocket, has plenty of time. The ball is deep. It's on. Wow, he had him dead to rights. Jackson Enos just can't hold on to the ball.
Eric Young.
He was gone. Had Nick Cagnetto beat.
That was Eric Young on that.
Oh, was Eric Young?
Yeah, that was the senior. Doesn't get much playing time. Now, one play he gets in, got beat pretty bad. Got to do a little bit better than that.
I'm confused, Garen. We've said at least 5 players that I haven't said all season long in a second-round playoff game. Is it injuries? Is it Mike Young?
It's different. It's kind of confusing. Injuries are playing a part.
All right, so here's our kick.
Jalen Harris has some room.
No, he feels it at about 28-yard line. Tries to cut away and can't break the first guy. Finally does. They gets dragged out of bounds. So number 8 was down there. Jaden Barrow did a really good job of keeping Jalen Harris bottled up.
What about that block by Kobe Miner, though, to get that tackler, give Jalen Harris about 4 more yards? I mean, that was great hustle by the young Miner.
All right, so still 23-zip, 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Here come Lake Dallas. They're going to take over possession at their, it looks like 29-yard line. Is that right? 28-yard line, let's call it.
Yeah, 28, 29. It's kind of tough to see from here.
So it's a 3-possession game. You get a touchdown here, 2-point conversion.
And you get the ball
and you're
back
within
at
2
halftime.
strikes. So let's see what they can dial up here. Depperschmidt's going to, oh, Lord have mercy. I think we got another false start.
Yep, it's going to go against the offense.
False start, number 56.
And the penalty yards are starting to pile up. That's going to be 34 penalty yards now for Lake Dallas.
And that's the center, Kellen Culberson. The sun's starting to play a factor on us, Dan, as it's setting, kind of glaring in our eyes, making it a little harder for us to see.
Just a little bit.
But Kellen Culberson just kind of flinched with the ball.
All right, so 1st and 15. Depperschmidt's going to throw to his right-hand side. Has a man at the 20, 25, 30-yard line. So picks up all the penalty yards plus about 3 or 4. Nice play there by Depperschmidt to get some ball or to get some yards back and make it a manageable series of downs.
Yeah, that was a good job by Charles Williams. He doesn't go down on that first contact. It takes about 3 other Falcons to bring Charles Williams down, as he is a big man and he is very tough.
All right, so 2nd and 7, 1 in the backfield there with Ryan Depperschmidt. He's going to have 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Here's the snap. Looks across the middle, doesn't see anybody, tucks it in himself, runs to the right-hand side. No, throws it the last second there, and the ball gets stripped away. Brandon Engel had the ball, got stripped away from him. I really thought Depperschmidt was going to tuck it in and go.
Yeah, I thought he would too. He only had 1 man to beat. And Ryan Depperschmidt has the moves to be able to beat 1 guy. Not quite sure why he didn't take it and run it himself.
All right, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Actually, Brandon Engel didn't get a chance to catch that ball. Really good defensive coverage there by North Forney. So an important 3rd down here. You want to get some points before the halftime comes in. Have something to talk about. Let's see what Depperschmidt can dial in here. 2 to his right, 2 to his left, 1 in the backfield. Here's your snap. Quick 3-step drop, looks to his right-hand side.
He has a man.
Gets blown up. That's going to be a coverage sack for about 7 yards. Depperschmidt looks dejected.
Yeah, that's not how you want to see your quarterback looking too.
Oh, I had him highlighted too. Devin Beeman, defensive lineman for North Forney, number 74.
And he had a man. He had Charles Williams or Christian Covington. I can't see from this high up. I think it was Christian Covington. Just took him way too long to get to his route. Ran a deep post. Just got to be quicker and Depperschmidt's having to release it pretty quick.
Depperschmidt gets the punt away this time. They're going to let it bounce at the, this time it takes a little bit of a Lake Dallas bounce finally. It's going to roll down to about the 30-yard line where the Lake Dallas will down it and come back here. So 5:34 left. It's going to be North Forney 23, Lake Dallas 0. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. We'll be right back. Sorry about that break there, folks. A little bit of production difficulty. Here's the 1st down play. Colby Sue's going to throw to his left-hand side. Has a man at the 35-yard line. Makes the first man miss. Goes to the ground. Another big stiff arm. Picks up about 17, 18 yards. North Forney body language starting to really take it to Lake Dallas now.
Yeah, Nick Cagnetto just goes for the knees on those bigger guys. Just gets completely violated right here by number 9. That it was, I don't know where our roster went here. Number 9, Jackson Innels just kind of dominated him.
Yeah, and really got the second tackler. Nice face or stiff arm to the face. So North Forney trying to put some more pile of misery on here with 4:58 left in the second half. Moving from our right to left. And Zayden Long blows up the center there. I don't know if there's a false start there or not, but there's at least some kind of flag because Zayden blew him up.
Yeah, he did.
Offside. Defense.
And it's going to go against Lake Dallas.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
A really, really undisciplined game here for Lake Dallas so far. In North Forney, the only thing that they've done so far is a roughing the kicker for 15-yarder. They've been really clean.
This just looks like a Lake Dallas team that really doesn't know what to do.
Colby's going to pass. Pump fakes once, passes right across the middle. Has a man who dove for the ball, couldn't quite get there. Was trying to get to Jaden Barrell there. Boy, Colby Suits has had days and minutes and hours of time back there every snap. Lake Dallas cannot get any pass rush on, Shaji. I mean, you were right when you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. It just, he's a little injured, but
Coach Dennis needs to get his team together and needs to figure out how this secondary is going to communicate as they get this first down. This looks like there's just a lot of confusion in the backfield. We're seeing wide receivers get wide open. There's 2 guys on the same man. Just don't understand it.
Yeah, that was Calvin Rivera picking up the first down with a 2-yard run right up the middle here. So into Lake Dallas territory there at the 46-yard line. Colby's going to drop back again, through to his left-hand side, has his man again. Oh, gets tackled nicely this time. Nick Cagnetto's having none of it. He thinks he has a first down. He does not. He got 9 yards, though. So Jackson Ennels really working over Nick Cagnetto, but Nick Cagnetto wanted to deliver one back this time. Picks him up off his feet and slams him to the turf. Second and short. Handoff's going to go to Carlos Rivera right up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down with about another 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Rivera just, he's going to be able to control this game now. They have such a big lead, and they have stated their dominance in the passing game, and now they're so focused on the pass, they're just able to run the ball, and this is the total opposite of what Lake Dallas needed.
Takes a pass to the right-hand side, pulls it down himself now. Colby Stewart, a little bit of a broken play there. Maybe picks up a yard or two. He's going to bring up a 2nd and long.
that was the first time all day that they even pressured him.
Yeah, they've got no pressure at all on Colby Stewart, and that is what has allowed this to happen.
The only reason that was pressure shot is because he stepped outside of his pocket and into the defensive line where they were able to tackle him. It was a good coverage, though, on the left-hand side of the field. So here's a 2nd and looks like 8. Colby's going to pass to his right-hand side, has a man in the end zone. Touchdown, North Forney, number 8, Jaden Barrow. Wow.
This is basically like the Prosper game all over again.
It really is, Shaji.
And I think, I don't want to speak too soon, but this could be the end of the 2017 Lake Dallas Falcons. It's 30, going on to 30 and 0,
yeah,
30 nothing.
Point here.
It's almost a point of no return.
I think we should just put this one to bed, guys.
Come on, Shaji.
I mean, come on.
All right, the kick is up. The kick is good.
There's just been...
All right, so we have any more of these little... right here, so, boy, a really pretty catch there, getting over Kobe Minor there. Folks, let's see here. Don't miss the UIL Football State Championships on December 20th to the 23rd at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uil.texas.org.
And it looks like North Forney is starting to show the Lake Dallas Falcons who the real Falcons are.
Wow, you're not kidding.
They're putting them in the dirt. They're clawing at them. It's
not to mention even the fans and the moms and dads are losing the dance-offs. I mean, Lake Dallas fans, get up there, shake whatever God gave you, because we're losing the dance-offs in between the plays too. This North Forney squad came with a good crowd today and really putting on a good show for their fans.
Yeah, this is just a tough one for Lake Dallas. They got to have something big happen on special teams to go with just a sliver of confidence into the locker room.
That would be very, very helpful. And here's your kick. It's going to have a chance for a turn. Jalen Harris is going to field it at the 6-yard line, runs towards the middle at the 10. Keeps cutting all the way across the field, 15, and just tries to cut it too far. It does not get north-south, tackle at his 15-yard line.
Just not very good blocking by the Falcons either, not allowing Jalen Harris to really have any open running lanes.
Well, he hasn't been going north-south at all, though. He's just keeps going to the outside, waiting for something to open up. Sometimes you got to make something open up. Turn north, turn south.
Yeah, and as a kick returner, you just kind of got to run crazy. You can't really have a specific area in mind. You just kind of go a little kamikaze down there.
All right, so 3:15 left in this first half here, down 30 zip. Lake Dallas trying to get anything going here. Still only 67 yards of total offense. And looks like Devers is going to keep himself running to his
Brandon Engel.
side. That's Brandon Engel? Is he quarterbacking here?
I think just for that one play he was.
All right, because that son, I mean, Aaron wasn't kidding. That son is miserable. I'm actually going to try to sit behind him and call the game, and he just moved. All right, so that was Brandon Engel on a quarterback keeper. Faked the run to the right, took off to the left. And I can't see, looks like Depperschmidt's back out in the field, has one in the backfield. Tight formation, two to his left, two to his right. Man goes out of motion in the backfield to the right-hand side. Depperschmidt takes a snap, quick three-step drop. A little bit of pressure, rolls out to his right-hand side, has plenty of room, takes off with the ball, 15, 20. Oh, ran right into the guy.
Yeah.
He could have gone left or right and been gone. Instead, he goes right at the tackler trying to bowl him over. Might have got the first down, but I think he got stopped short.
I think Depperschmidt's just a little upset.
He did get stopped short. What was he thinking there?
Running into Willie Thomas, too.
And Willie Thomas is the best linebacker out there. So a 3rd and short now for Lake Dallas. They really need this first down here, just so that North Forney doesn't get the ball back. Pitch is going to be right-hand side. That's going to be Kylie Smith, who's going to end up picking up the first down.
Just at the first down marker. A little bit of trickery right there. That's they moved. Looks like they flip-flopped tackles to make a double tight end set towards the right, allowing Kylie Smith to get open on that strong side pitch.
All right, so 2:20 left. Clock's ticking down here. Checking into the sidelines, making sure they got the play that they want. Jefferson's going to have an open backfield. 2 to his right, 3 to his left. Going from our right to left as the clock ticks down here. And here's a snap. Quick 3-step drop.
Oh, has a lot of time.
Looks to his right-hand side. Throws the ball deep.
He has
man over there.
That's Sasser.
Did Sasser hold on to the ball? He held on to the ball. Really nice pass there. Maybe 20 yards for Zach Sasser.
Zach Sasser might end up being the best offensive player of the game. Just having to make some big plays.
So that ball should be at the 49-yard line, but they mark it at the 45. I really don't understand that one. He caught it at the 50. I would have given him a yard back, but nothing doing. So
he has Kylie Smith open at the corner.
No, he pulls it down himself. He's still on his feet at the 50, 45. Wow. He's another man miss at the 44-yard line, really close to another first down.
That's a highlight reel run right there. I think he juked probably 5 or 6 guys on that play.
I mean, broke some kids' ankles up there.
Right,
Ryan
1, 2, 3.
Really
4,
finally tucking the ball
5.
away.
Wow, 5 defenders.
Yeah, Ryan just refused to go down on that play.
All right, so the clock's going to be a factor. 1:30 left here in possession in North Forney territory. Timeout on the field is going to be called by North Forney, so a little bit of break here for Lake Dallas. We're going to take a quick break ourselves here. When we come back, Lake Dallas is going to try to push it in the end zone. You're listening to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent, has been a proud sponsor of your Lake Dallas Falcons football before there was a Lake Dallas Falcons football team. Mark was a sponsor before there were automobiles, before there was even a Mark Tucker. Ha! Impossible, you say? Not if you know Mark Tucker. Your rate's too high? Your company raising your rates every time you turn left? Give Mark a try. Mention Lake Dallas while getting a quote, and for every quote, $5 will go to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club. $5, $5, $5. Ka-ching! Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent.
Hey everyone, if you're in the mood for breakfast, lunch, or a chicken dinner, visit Chick-fil-A, located on Kensington Square and Swisher Road in Corinth, where serving you is always our pleasure. Go Falcons!
All right, so 1:27 left in this first half. Depperschmidt's in the backfield. Kylie Smith in motion. They're going to pitch to Kylie Smith. It's going to be at the Dallas Star. Cuts it up to the middle. Doesn't get anywhere. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage if he gets 1 yard.
Willie Thomas is having one heck of a game. Really struggling on getting away from that guy. He's just all over the field.
Yeah, we kind of keyed him up before this game started. So, again, time's going to be a factor here. Down to 1:07. 2nd down and 8. Open backfield. Depperschmidt's going to take the snap. No, he checks back in. He doesn't have time to check back in. You got to get this play off.
No, they got it right here. It's got 18. Oh,
right, but
they got 16 seconds
down. Working against you.
We're at 54 seconds now. We got to get a quick swing pass to the right-hand side. It's going to cut out. Tries to get out of bounds and does get out of bounds. That should stop the clock at least. It's going to bring up a 3rd and probably 5 or 6.
And it's
3rd and 6.
It's going to be tough for Lake Dallas. They're going to have to try and shoot one deep. And give Ryan Depperschmidt a little bit of time in the backfield. It's happened a little bit, but they really need it right here.
All right. So Lake Dallas still has showing 3 timeouts left. They got plenty of timeouts. Looking at the sideline, making sure they have the play they want. 47 seconds. At the North Forney, looks like the 41-yard line. Here's your 3rd down play. Pass to the right side. Cuts it back up the middle to 45.
And he loses yards.
Yeah, he's going to be tackled at about the 42. Oh, late flag here. Let's see what this is. It could be a personal foul against North Forney.
It might be a face mask on North Forney.
That'd be huge for Lake Dallas. It's going to be a big first down.
So 39 seconds, still in a half. Let's see what they decide what's going to be here.
Personal foul, face mask.
They are going to get North Forney for personal foul, face mask. 15 yards, that's going to be a first down. And that's going to move it to about the 22-yard line. So Lake Dallas being given a little bit of a gift here. Ooh, that was a nasty face mask by number 19, KC Cornelius. Yuck.
Wow. You're just glad that Kylie Smith hopped right back up.
All right, so
after
it's at
that
the
tackle.
27-yard line in North Forney. Depperschmidt open backfield, has 3 to his right. Looks to play the pass again. Pass going to be along the right-hand
Oh,
side.
he has Christian Covington.
You catch
It's
that.
gone.
He's going to catch that ball
5-yard
out of bounds
line.
at the 5-yard line. Stop the clock. Pass play went for about...
That's at the 4-yard line.
17 yards. Beautiful read there by Ryan Depperschmidt, who had some time. Even a better catch.
What a great job by Depperschmidt to check through all his options and finding his third guy.
I was worried that Covington wasn't going to come down with
Covington.
the ball, but 34 seconds. They got time to run a couple run plays here. Lake Dallas finally in business at North Forney's 4-yard line. He's got 3 to his right, 1 to his left, 1 in the backfield. 3-step drop.
Oh, he has
pursuit.
single.
Has the
Oh,
man,
no,
and
it's
gonna be
picked off.
intercepted
Willie
there.
Thomas.
Boy, Willie Thomas has had a game. He's at the 30, 35.
There should be a block in the back by North Forney when they received it.
Right, no flag there, though.
There should be.
And it looked like
Yeah, he got
Depperschmidt
hit
had the tackle there, but wow, what a play by Willie Thomas.
He got really hit
just
on
trying to
that
do a
play.
little bit too much there.
He got really bad. He got really badly hit on that play. Hopefully he's okay.
He was trying to get to Brandon Angle there and really did not have to make that pass. They had plenty of time, threw it into danger, and a gift horse looked in the mouth. Trying to see, Willie Thomas got hit in the left leg.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was planted when he got hit, so we'll have to see what's going on with the young man here.
I saw that when he was running out of bounds, his leg just went the other way. It shouldn't have gone that way. It was a good hit, but hopefully he's okay.
So we do think it's going to be a leg injury on that one. All right, well, keep an eye on that, Shaji. Hey, listeners, don't miss the UIL Volleyball State Tournament on November 15th through the 18th at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. And Willie Thomas gets up under his own power. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got some people helping him off. He is really nursing that leg.
Oh, that's huge for North Forney. He could be causing all this disruption on the defensive side for North Forney. That could be a huge loss for the Falcons. A huge loss for the Falcons and a huge gain for the other Falcons.
Right. You never want a game by somebody else's injury, but Willie Thomas has been eating Lake Dallas alive, play after play, whether it's breaking up passes, intercepting the ball, sacking the quarterback. He's played special teams too, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
I mean, he's been all over the place. So getting to the sidelines, we hope the best for the young man. Hopefully we'll be back out there to play, but as it stands, what makes me more nervous is there's still 21 seconds left, and now North Forney has the ball at the 49-yard line of North Forney when we were first and goal on the 6-yard line.
And I really don't know what Coach Michael Young is going to tell his team going into halftime with a 30-0 deficit, but we've seen it with the New England Patriots and Falcons before.
And here's a pass right away. Colby Suits in business at the Lake Dallas 36-yard line. A beautiful pass play will be enough for a first down. They're moving the chains. Colby's not waiting for him. Takes the ball and hits the turf with it. They're going to try to put more points on the board.
That was a great tackle by Nick Cagnetta on that slant play.
Yeah, just playing
really soft.
Yeah, just playing way too much off coverage. This is man-to-man territory. This is a team you have to play man-to-man on every single play.
I'll say Colby Suits and Calvin in the backfield again. Colby's going to look to pass, has plenty of time, looks for his man on the left-hand side, and they were not on the same page. I can't tell who he was trying to get to there. I want to say it was Jackson Ennels, and it was. But Ennels broke off his route there. Looks like Preston set us on coverage. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 with 7 seconds left in the first half here.
And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Just got to play press coverage, and here we go. They are 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. They're just trying to defend them out of the end zone.
This should be our last play. It depends on how long it goes on here. So Colby's going to throw a pass to the right hand side. Has a man and could not rope it in. 1 second left on the clock. So time for a Hail Mary here from North Forney.
And you don't want to give them too much room because all these skill players know how to make guys miss. They have to be very disciplined on this defensive end of the ball.
You know, I haven't seen or mentioned yet today is Jacob Machuca. I wonder if he dressed just because he wanted to be on the sidelines. It'd be nice to have that senior in the field here. So here's the last play of the game. A little bit of pressure here.
Oh, he has
Colby
a lot
Suits
of
has some
time.
Finally heaves the ball
he
up
has
there.
a man.
Has a man. It's going to fall incomplete. Really good coverage there by Preston Suttis. He can complain about it all day long. That
that time was up, but he shouldn't complain, really.
No.
Let me see if I can find Coach Young real quick, guys.
And the fans are letting him have it there. They really thought there should have been pass interference, but honest to goodness.
I got it. All right, Coach, going into the second half, what do you feel you need to tell your team in the locker room?
Well, we just need to keep playing hard. You get a chance to play another half of football, and we just need to keep playing hard.
Yeah, your defense has been struggling a little bit. They're going to improve in the second half. What do you feel the defense needs to do to have a better second half?
Well, offensively, we got to move the ball more. We're punting way too many times to too good of an offense, and we're not controlling the ball at all. We got to help them out, but we got to get after the quarterback and make some plays on the ball when we get a chance. They fumble or throw a ball that we can pick. We got to get a hold of it.
All right, thank you, Coach. Back to you guys. Was that clear?
Yeah, thanks, Shaji, and you're spot on. I mean, they need something to break their way here, Garrett, if they're going to have any chance in this game.
Yeah, just Coach Young. This team has some fight in them still, and they have to come out at halftime more pumped up than North Forney. It's going to be very difficult as it's a 4-possession.
You've got R.J. Eanes. These are guys that, you know, they're still putting together their highlight reels, and you've got a chance to make some highlights out here.
Yeah,
you got a whole half of football.
So, just to basically sum all of this up, Lake Dallas is coming out here more focused, not so all jumbled up with the butterflies of playing at AT&T Stadium, more calm. They don't look as nervous out there, and it looks they've changed up their receiving formation a little bit, and it looks like they didn't change much. They're going to send.
Still got Jalen Harris and Kylie Smith back there.
Yeah, they're going to send CJ Broadway just a little bit deeper back there at the 30-yard line in the middle of them.
All right, so kicking from our right to left. Here's a North Forney kick going back to Jalen Harris. A really deep kick's going to go well out of bounds though. Flag on the play, and that's going to
be a good field position for Lake
Dallas. Great field
Dallas.
position for Lake Dallas start off here. So
hopefully in this half we get more penalties for us to help us.
Anything, Shaji, anything's going to help.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
kick out of bounds by the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, good opening field position for Lake Dallas. Ryan Depperschmidt's just got to capitalize on this. I mean, they're averaging at the start at the 26-yard line compared to North Forney's 36. Just has to make something out of nothing right here.
Start with an open backfield, 2 to his left, 3 to his right. Here's a snap. Looks to his right-hand side and broke down. He goes right up the middle.
Room.
Plenty of room to run.
And he
blew right over somebody. Still on his feet. Finally gets dragged down after about a 17-yard gain, but blew up somebody up there. I didn't see who it was. Of note, I do see Willie Thomas back on the field there for North Forney.
He's limping.
He is okay.
He's limping really bad, though. I'm watching him out there.
Here.
He's limping after the. Oh, that was 24.
He just blew up number Nate Miller, 24.
That was Derek Holt.
Oh, I'm sorry, Derek Holt.
Wow.
Well, here's your play. He
caught
late
that.
there.
He caught that.
Nice catch by.
That's Kylie Smith.
There we go.
Yeah, like I said, going to this half, they're more confident and more focused.
They're already at the 50-yard line with a 2nd and 6. So Lake Dallas comes out firing. And let's see if they can put together a few series of downs here. Depperschmidt's going to have 4 to his right, 1 to his left, open backfield. The pocket's been breaking down fast. We have to keep an eye on Depperschmidt, see what we can do. A quick 3-step drop. No time again. Pass right over the middle, though. Kylie Smith tries to make one-man miss, spin move, and picks up about maybe 3 yards there. Going to bring up a 3rd and short.
I don't like the spot once again. I don't know.
That's about right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my eyes. I'm pretty high up, so I can't really see. But just so far, just been some bad spots.
Very manageable 3rd down here. 3rd and 2. Again, open backfield. 3 to his right, 2 to his left. Depperschmidt's going to take the snap here.
They're going to send a blitz.
Check back to the sidelines.
North Forney's going to send an outside linebacker blitz, and they're going to drop the safety over Charles Williams, what it looks like.
Okay, and here's your snap. Oh, here comes the double blitz.
Oh, no.
Man, he got blown up. Guy came right through the seam. That's number 21 there, Roby Robinson. Just blew up Depperschmidt, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
And that was that outside linebacker blitz that I was saying, and I thought Coach Young was going to audible and change something up, but, man, another 3 and out for this offense. Had a lot of potential. They had to come out guns blazing.
Wasn't 3 and out. They had a couple decent first downs.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
On that play, the offensive line had good blocking. It was just a delayed blitz.
Oh, lazy snap. He does finally get it away somehow. Looks like it takes a Lake Dallas bouncer. It finally goes out of bounds at about the 23-yard line where North Forney is going to take possession and almost blocked there. It was a botched snap, skipped off the turf. Ryan Depperschmidt, cool, calm, and collected, grabbed the ball and punted it away.
Yeah, Depperschmidt just kind of looks defeated as he's walking off to the sideline. Just got to come up. You got to be confident.
Whole half a ball.
Got to be confident. You got a whole nother half. 9 minutes, 46 left in the 3rd. Just be confident. Be confident in yourself.
We're going to get a pick six right here, Garen.
There you go. That's the confidence
Here we go.
I like.
One thing I want to commend Coach Young on is talking to us on the sideline.
All right, so Colby Suits still in the game here with his back, Calvin Rivera. He's going to fake to Rivera. Take this drop, pass to his right-hand side. Has a man wide open. Couldn't come up with it right through his hands. Gets shoved out of bounds there by Preston Sudis. Trying to get to Corey Johnson there, the junior wide receiver.
It looks like something's holding Preston Sudis back. I don't know if he has some sort of injury, but he's one of the faster guys that's down there, and he's been trailing every single one of these North Forney receivers.
So 2nd and 10, he's going to fake the handoff. Looks to his right-hand side again. Ball's up for grabs. Has a man. Caught at the 40-yard line. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, North Forney. Worked over Preston Sudis there. That is number 7, Jordan Carroll. So a huge, what was that, like a 65-yard pass?
I don't even know.
Hey, guys, real quick. That was honestly
78? Ouchie.
That was really bad because on the other side, Connor Sides was unguarded. So if he passed it to either wide receiver, it was going to be a touchdown either way.
Yeah, just as I said, Preston Sudis just been trailing all game long. I'm not sure. I mean, and they're playing off coverage, so I'm not quite sure what Preston Sudis is seeing down there.
All right, your extra point is up. Your extra point is good. That makes it 37-0, so not the half that we want to see coming out after the break. Listeners, don't miss the UIL Volleyball State Tournament on November 15th through the 18th at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. Oh, well, it's a beautiful night outside. Sun setting there. It's a beautiful stadium. Again, I think it's still a gift to be here, but wow. Somebody's looking a gift horse in the mouth, and it is not North Forney.
Yeah, right now this is a 5-possession game, and that's with Lake Dallas converting a couple 2-point conversions in there, and it's going to involve a miracle. But I think Lake Dallas, they just got to be thankful to be able to
get some points. I think.
Yeah,
you're Coach Young. Keep the kids in the game. Get some points on the board. I don't know how they got beat on that deep one there, and Colby Suits just missed his guy, and then it's like drew it right back up, almost the same exact play, a little bit more to the middle of the field. Dials him in for a 78-yard touchdown pass. I was going to put his stats. He's got 333 yards in the game now, 13 for 23, so 4 touchdowns. Colby Suits is having himself a game. He is not wasting this senior opportunity. And here's your kick from our right to left. North Forney is going to kick for Jalen Harris. Again, a really deep kick there. Rolls into the end zone for a touchback. Wow, that's a pretty good leg on that kid.
Yeah, that's their sophomore. Yeah, that's their sophomore kicker, Carlos Rodriguez. He's 56 of 62 on field goal attempts. So not only can he kick the heck out of the ball on kickoffs, he can really make those field goals. Yeah, once again, Lake Dallas going to send their offense back out on the field, and looks like it's
and Charles Williams in the backfield.
Just got to get a little bit of something going.
Charles moves to the left-hand side. He's going to have 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Depper Schmidt in the backfield. Williams still in motion to the right-hand side. Gets the pitch. Going to dial up wide receiver pass again. He's going to tuck it back down after it breaks.
Oh, good
got a little bit of room
blocking
on the right-hand side to the 30, 35, staying in bounds. Finally busted out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Should get a first down there, and they're going to mark him out at the 35. They're still giving a first down, but I don't know. So a little bit of a busted play. Charles Williams looking for the wide receiver pass back to Depper Schmidt. They were onto it, but then North Forney got busted up a little bit on the right-hand side, had some blockers out there, and ended up getting a nice gain.
Yeah, I don't know about that spot.
All right, so the handoff goes to Israel Nava right up the middle for a hard 5 yards by the young man. Enjoying some senior snaps here in AT&T Stadium. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
And Lake Dallas going to have to dial up a little bit of trickery here. I mean, there's not much you can lose when you're down 37-0. So
let's go.
Yeah, just why not?
All right, man in motion again. He's going to have 3 to his left, 1 right. Hand off to Israel Nava again, right up the middle. Another 5 yards, really close to a first down here for Lake Dallas.
Are they going to give it to they're going to mark him inches short.
3rd and 1. He had to get
Did you expect anything else, Garen? They're not going to give it to us.
No.
They had to get to the 46. Instead, he got to the 45. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. I think it's still got Idzale in the backfield with him there. Here's a snap. Depperschmidt's going to tuck it on himself and run for the first down up the right-hand side. And that'll be first down, Lake Dallas. So a good set of downs here. A couple first downs in this possession, just like last time. They just can't have it stalled this time. Need to get some points.
Yeah, you got to get those points, and really, you got to get them pretty fast. Time's running out, clock's running out on you. If you're hoping to move on to the next round, just got to get some points going really fast.
Yeah, I think the thought process here is get some points for the fans. Depperschmidt's got 3 to the left. False start there by Brandon Engel. He just throws it up for grabs. Brandon Engel, beautiful catch.
He looks hard on that
one back.
Yeah, that hit could be coming back to haunt him. Looks like all of North Forney is just kind of aiming at it.
I thought that was false start on offense. Let's see what they call here.
No, it's going to be offsides on the defense.
Offsides on the defense.
Wow.
So taking advantage of a free play there.
As a result of the play, first down.
Yeah.
I mean, he may have been offsides, but I thought Engel moved before the ball was snapped, and as it stands, a beautiful catch there. Again, going down on that left hip. Ouch.
Yeah, Engel's just, hey, he's a tough kid playing through this pain. Goodlow coming back in for him.
But on a 36-yard line in North Forney now. Here's a snap. It's going to be Idzail Nava again. Depperschmidt keeps himself up the left-hand side.
Nice
cuts it back to the middle. Still on his feet at the 25, and then goes down to, the 21-yard line. Ryan Depperschmidt with about a 15-yard gain there. Really good job staying on his feet.
Yeah, Ryan Depperschmidt had one heck of a running, as you're saying. He avoids a couple defenders. Does a nice spin move to gain about 8-10 more yards, and
Here's about just 2 or 3 tacklers on the way. Here's your first down play. Depperschmidt's going to pass to his right-hand side. Has a man. Tries to break through. Gets shoestring tackle. Is going to go for a loss of about 2 yards there. Really nice coverage there by number 19, Casey Cornelius.
And that was Charles Williams who was on that catch and run. It looks like there was a couple missed blocks, but really just not the best play to be called up right there, but
all right.
Understandable.
2nd and 12. Depperschmidt's got 1 in the backfield with him, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, going from our left to right. Handoff, delayed handoff up the middle. It's got space, 20, 15, 10. Oh, I think he tripped over the turf monster there. I don't know what the heck tackled him, but that should be really close to a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal, Lake Dallas.
Idzail Nava running like a man possessed, has a huge hole. And man,
shoestring tackle there.
They have missed that guy running the rock.
All right, so it's at the 10-yard line now. Lake Dallas in business in the red zone. Let's see if they can punch one in here. 1st and 10. He's going to keep himself, go right up the middle. 10, 5, touchdown, Ryan Depperschmidt. Lake Dallas is on the board.
And that is what Lake Dallas needed. Get a little bit of something going. A little bit more life among the fans. And just got to get this thing going. You got to be able to stop them on defense. Let's see if the new kicker will be able to make his first extra point attempt.
Yeah, here he is, number 36, freshman Anthony Patty. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. I wasn't expecting him to see on the roster. So Anthony, if I'm not, I apologize, but good luck, young man. Kick is up. The kick is
just barely.
No good.
Oh, crap.
I don't know if it went wide or if it was short.
It was good to see him get reps in.
And this is when you miss Marcia Fayez. I know he's listening in, so we missed you, buddy, and we needed you on that extra point attempt.
So as it stands, 37-6, North Forney over Lake Dallas. It's going to be tough to go to breaks here.
Yeah, it definitely is. And, Ryan Depperschmidt, you're seeing him walk to the sideline talking to his offensive line.
I think that's the closest I've seen his face on the big screen there.
Damn.
It is. I don't get a chance to see him over there at Falcons Stadium.
I guess because I'm so used to being on the sidelines.
All I see is the number 7 in a helmet.
And 37-6 deficit. Both 3 timeouts left. You're little bit over. You got a little bit less than halfway to go.
So tie score here in the second half, 6-6 at AT&T Stadium. Does the first half count?
Yes, it does.
All right, let's see if he's got a leg in him. Here comes your kick. The kick is away. A little bit of a pooch kick to the right-hand side, going to be fielded. It looks like a 20-yard line of North Forney.
Oh.
Tries to make a man miss and gets punched out of bounds at about the 25. Good job by the Falcons of corralling that kick there. So
yeah, Kobe Minor just kind of fell to the ground after a huge juke by the return man. You got to hope his ankles are all right out there.
A little bit of jawing out there. A little bit of jawing out there. It's like D.L. Robertson's getting ready to get some love in this game. So 37-6.
We haven't talked about him very much this game, and he's one of the better players that's usually causing disruption. And Zaylon Long hasn't gone into this game very much.
So let's keep an eye and see who's in the backfield there. I think we still got Colby Suits back there. I don't think they're going to pack it in yet. It looks like Calvin Rivera back there still. Calvin has not gotten the yards yet, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them start going to the ground game here. Here's your first down play. Calvin Rivera right up the middle, looks to the left-hand side. Going to get about 12 yards, still on his feet. Picks up, what, maybe 11 or 12 yards. Going to be a first down there for North Forney. So a nice run by Calvin Rivera.
Yeah, it looks like they just opened a humongous hole, and there's a missed tackle by Daryl Miner that would have stopped him after about a 2-yard gain. Just got to make those key plays.
All right, so 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's the snap. It's going to be Calvin Rivera right up the middle again. A huge hole. Blows over the first guy. Is going to get another first down there. So much to the script. Here comes the ground game.
Yep, and Calvin Rivera just punishes Kobe Miner on trying to tackle him. And, you know, at that point, Calvin Rivera's just having to tackle himself.
All right, they're trying to strip the ball away this time, and this time they're not going to get a first down. Calvin Rivera goes down after about 5 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5, but already in the Lake Dallas territory at their 45-yard line.
Zaylon Long looks like he's finally back in the game. And they got the offense right there.
That should be a false start here. Let's see what they call.
They moved D.L. Robertson to the defensive end spot. So that must mean Jacob Machuca. He played a little bit in the first quarter, but it looks like it's been D.L. Robertson playing defensive end for the rest of the game.
Number 79 of the offense, 5-yard penalty.
Oh, wait a second here. Now they got another flag here. They're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct on the referees there for sideline infringement.
on the referees?
No, on the coaches. My apologies.
Okay. I was like, is that possible?
That would be great if it was.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the head coach. 15-yard penalty.
Wow. Wow. You don't see that every day when you're up 37-6.
I think they got frustrated by the call because I thought that they probably thought that it was offsides on the defense, but the defense never crossed the line. So they just got frustrated for no reason.
I don't care. That's I love that. Love seeing that. And I love it going against North Forney.
All right, so that's going to bring up I thought it was I'm going to go with 3rd down here. 3rd and 24. And he's going to line up. Kobe's going to pass to the right-hand side. No one close. Uh-oh. Man just went down there for Lake Dallas.
Oh, no, that's D.L. Robertson.
And he is holding his right knee and in a lot of pain.
Oh, no. That's Delano Evans. That's Delano Evans. He went down with a knee injury last week, too.
Well, we're going to take a quick break here, folks, while they sort this one out. When we come back, Lake Dallas should be, looks like it's going to be 3rd. Well, maybe it's going to be a 3rd down here. We're going to listen to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Yeah, I know you see it over there. Right off I-35 in Denton. New family-friendly vibes, saying sweet, sweet, saucy barbecue. I'm talking ribs all saucy. I'm talking pork all saucy. If you want barbecue, Bone Daddies is for you. Gotta get your barbecue from Bone Daddies.
Sweet Huffine Chevrolet in Louisville, where the prices are so low. So low, so low, so low.
All right, something to smile about in the booth here with that favorite Huffines car commercial.
I love that commercial.
Lusk. It is fantastic. So it is 3rd and 24 for North Forney here from their own 35-yard line. We're going to look back and double-check the play. I don't know what's in the playbook that gets 24 yards. Let's see what they do.
North Forney is just...
There's a snap. He's going to look to his right-hand side. Oh, this is going to be a coverage sack. Finally gets the ball off. Got his man, but only for about 18 yards. So it's going to be a 4th down and about 8.
Only 18 yards. That's just a little bit too much for these Falcons, but they're going to get off right here as they're going to punt it away.
And that is who's punting the ball for him? It looks like number 7.
That's number 7. That's their wide
Jordan
receiver.
Carroll.
Yep.
I just want to go back to Delano Evans. He could not put any weight on his right leg.
I didn't see what happened when he went down. Okay, and here's the punt, the first punt of the day.
Oh,
Jalen Harris.
That's going to be a
bounce.
touchback. That's going to be a touchback.
And it does go back for a touchback. Jalen Harris wisely went to block the man who's coming down there. I think that was Jaden Barrow to try to down that ball. But that's going to be a touchback. So Lake Dallas going to get the ball back here with 4:56 left in the third quarter and try to start doing something here. So while we got a second here, don't miss the UIL Softball State Tournament May 13th through June 2nd. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. And now it is dance-off time with the Lake Dallas Falcon and the North Forney Falcon going at it.
Oh, you can't take off your mascot head.
Here's our first down play. It's going to be handoff right up the middle for Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith's going to get about 7 yards on that play.
That was Ike Onyekwudi getting his first carry since the first quarter, Dan.
Sure?
I believe so. 30.
There he is again.
Yep, 35.
Ike Onyekwudi. Onyekwudi. There we go.
Oh, he's got Brandon Engel.
Brandon Engel can't hold on to the ball. So on a 2nd and 3, looks for Brandon Engel for a quick out pattern and just doesn't have the hands and drops that ball. The young man's not looking too happy with himself on that one.
No,
brings up a 3rd and 3 from their own 27-yard line for Lake Dallas.
Yeah, you just got to convert on this play. You're going to have a chance when you get into the... I mean, you still got 4.5 minutes left in this quarter. Put a touchdown on the board, maybe get another one before the quarter ends. You're back in this game.
All right. Deversman's going to tuck it up himself right up the middle.
Oh, he's got it.
He's met by a few tacklers, but manages to fall forward. I think they're going to give him the first down there.
That's a first.
Now that... Oh, it is a first. I just said it's a first.
Something to talk about, Dan, is, you know, these North Forney coaches have already gotten penalized, and after every play, they're out on almost by the numbers, complaining towards the refs.
Yeah, I'm seeing it firsthand right here on the sidelines. I really don't know why they're doing that.
Well, you know, for North Forney here,
if they want to hurt themselves, go ahead.
All right. So here's your first down play at the 30-yard line. Deborah Schmidt takes a 5-step drop under heavy pressure, gets the ball off.
He has a lot of room.
Up the middle, 30, 35, 40. Makes another man make a spin move. Finally gets tackled at the 42-yard line, but not before another first down there for Lake Dallas. Nice play by Charles Williams. I don't know if that was a screen play or what, but Deborah Schmidt was under heavy pressure when he got that pass
And
off.
Dan, offense starting to move. Willie Thomas is out of the lineup for North Forney. He is not on the field.
And that young man was hurt pretty bad, so I'd be surprised to see him anymore. Deborah Schmidt has an open backfield. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Man in motion.
This is
Charles Williams. He's going to tuck it down, 40, 45, 50. Charles Williams barrels forward, gets to about the 46-yard line of North Forney before he goes out of bounds. Another Lake Dallas first down. Went to throw the ball, a little bit of a wide receiver pass, but tucks it down and gets a nice 12 yards.
Yeah, Charles Williams is starting to make his statement on his, could possibly be his final senior game. Hopefully it's not, but he's having one heck of a game today.
All right, so in North Forney side of the field at their 44-yard line, 1st and 10, Lake Dallas. Deborah Schmidt with an open backfield again, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Takes a quick 3-step drop, looks to his right-hand side, has Brandon Engel again at the 40-yard line.
That's Darius Goodlow.
That is Darius Goodlow. I'm so used to calling Engel over there on that sideline. Real quick out pattern, going to pick up almost 8 yards on that, bring up a 2nd and, well, it looks like it's going to get 7 yards, 2nd and 3.
And you got 3 minutes, 13 seconds left in this third quarter.
How do you see those numbers down there? I see Goodlow now and Zach Sasser.
I'm just kind of used to basically the body language of all the players.
All right, so Deborah Schmidt with the second down play, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. This time he's looking across the middle. No, goes back on the right-hand side again.
Oh, and it's picked
Almost
off.
intercepted, and
there is a penalty on the play.
That's going to go against the
pass
defense.
It should be pass interference. Engel got pushed. Not Engel, sorry.
Goodlow.
And their coaches, again, keep an eye on North Forney's coaches. They are in his ear the entire time. He's got his hand on his flag. He's getting ready to throw it.
You know, if you're a coach for North Forney, you have to keep composure. If you don't keep composure, then the players are going to follow and not keep their composure.
And here we go,
and
another
here it
flag.
comes. Yep.
But this time I think it's going against Lake Dallas. Let's see what they do here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this could be.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
No, it's on North Forney.
It is against North Forney. So North Forney very uncharacteristically starting to lose their composure here, up 37-6 with 3:06 left in their third quarter. It really just an ugly outing here for this first little bit.
Yeah, and if you get this and you go for 2,
and the ball's at the 16-yard line now in North Forney, 1st and 10.
You get this, you go for 2, you're back in the game.
One in the backfield. Depperschmidt rolls to his right-hand side.
Has a lot of room.
Tucks it in. 10,
oh, he's going to take it himself.
He bowls right over the line. He gets a touchdown.
Wow.
Depperschmidt, Lake Dallas.
And how about him running over?
And another personal foul. That's going to be against Lake Dallas.
It's going to be on Depperschmidt. He was taunting a little bit after the touchdown.
Yep.
He stared him down after the touchdown.
So starting to get chippy out here, folks.
Ryan was laughing on that play. When the coaches, when the refs called it on him, he had a smile on his face.
And that was Ryan Depperschmidt ran over Corey Mayfield.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting on number 7. That penalty being enforced on the kickoff.
His name's Ryan Depperschmidt.
Wow, so Lake Dallas is going to be able, they're going to have an opportunity to convert for 2, and they're going to keep their offense out on the field, Dan.
At this point, I would say why not? I mean, we missed that one extra point there, and nothing against Anthony Patty. We just don't know what we have, and honestly, it's a points game right now. So if they can get this, 14, it's a 3-possession game if they can get this 2-point conversion.
It is. And, wow.
So here we go. Ryan Depperschmidt's got it at the, I thought there was an unsportsmanlike conduct. Why didn't they move the ball back?
They enforce it on the kickoff.
All right, he's got plenty of time. He throws the ball to the
he's got him.
Field.
That's the man.
No! They pulled him out of bounds.
Engel's down again.
Oh, my God.
Really heads-up play there by North Forney, pulling him out of bounds while he's in the air.
He was going to be in, but they pushed him out of bounds, and Engel just took a really bad landing on his back yet again.
Yeah, that's the same spot. Gosh darn it, that's going to hurt. Well, hey, let's take a quick break here while they're working on Century. You're listening to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. We'll be right back.
Maston Air Conditioning and Heating, providing general services such as installation, repair, replacement, consultation, service agreement, and maintenance. And don't forget your spring and fall checkups. Maston Air Conditioning and Heating, owned and operated by Jason Maston, located at 380 Main Street in the heart of Lake Dallas. Give them a call at 940-321-5392 or click mastonair.com.
Hey everyone, if you're in the mood for breakfast, lunch, or a chicken dinner, visit Chick-fil-A located on Kensington Square and Swisher Road in Corinth, where serving you is always our pleasure. Go Falcons!
If you have cavities, it can be a tragedy. Drive on over to Dr. Danny Baird's office. He'll get your teeth all nice and shiny. With a family atmosphere, you'll feel right at home. Don't be shy, drop on by.
All right, so a couple touchdowns by Ryan Depperschmidt has the Lake Dallas Falcons on the board with 12 points, but nothing from the extra point category. So again, special teams, the big question mark, and this is going to hurt them an extra 15 yards back, kicking from their own 25-yard lines. The freshman certainly put under harm's way here. Here's a kick. They're going to try an onside kick. It's going to fall at the 50-yard line. Finally bottle up. I couldn't tell if it's still loose or not. I think North Forney is going to get the ball there.
That was just a dumb move by Lake Dallas. That was...
What happened?
There's a flag on the play.
That was I think that was Eric Young. Just try to throw a punch. Yeah, that's going to go on Eric Young. Try to throw a punch on North Forney.
Really?
Yep.
So
are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you, Dan.
So after this call, I want to go 2 things real quick about injuries.
Well, that could be an ejection if that was the case. But as it stands, the ball's at the 48-yard line in North Forney while they're sorting this out. It looks like it's going to be a personal foul against Lake Dallas. Let's see what they call.
That's the last thing Lake Dallas needed. And once again,
we have a personal foul on the kicking team. Number 23 is ejected for throwing a punch.
Tyler Duffy.
Oh, that's Tyler Duffy.
And that's his last game as a senior for Lake Dallas, unless they find a way to pull this game off.
So going back to injuries, Brennan Engel's really favoring his right shoulder. He can't really move his arm at all. And for Talano Evans, he's warming up on the sidelines. He's running around. He's trying to get his foot, trying to get it back healthy again.
Certainly good to hear that,
And then you got Jacob Machuca back out there at defensive
Really?
end.
Yeah, Brendan Engel, he can not move his right arm at all.
All right, so Lake Dallas doing themselves no favors on that one after a really poor unsportsmanlike conduct. Both teams starting to lose composure here. This is a run up the middle by Calvin Rivera, still on his feet. I thought he was going to be down after about 2 or 3 yards. Looks like he's going to get enough for really close to a first down. They're going to just wave the the flags forward. That's a first down for North Forney.
Now, Lake Dallas, I know that they're deep in Lake Dallas territory right now, but they got to stop them right here in order to be able to pull off a comeback.
All right, Calvin Rivera again right up the middle. Has some good blockers there. It's going to pick up another 5 or 6 yards the hard way down to the 20-yard line of Lake Dallas, going from our right to left.
Once again, just because North Forney has been able to get their passing game going, it's opening up running lanes, and Lake Dallas is just having a real tough time stopping it.
All right, so 2nd and 4. Still the Colby Calvin show back there. And Colby's going to tuck it in this time.
Oh, he could be sacked. He's going to be sacked.
He is going to go down. Really nice backside pursuit there by number 15.
That's D.L. Robertson.
There we go. D.L. Robertson, the name we haven't said enough of tonight. Good job of getting after the quarterback there. It's going to make it a 3rd and 8.
And as you see, just has a nice, just really speed rushes that offensive tackle and able to just have that catch-up speed to get to Suits.
All right. Colby looks back to the sidelines, double checks his play. He's got one to his right, one to his left, and he has Calvin in the backfield with him. Calvin's going to get the ball right up the middle, looking for a hole, finds a hole. Shoestring tackle there, almost got away. That was, I couldn't quite tell who got that tackle there, but it's going to bring up. They're moving the chains, at least measure it. It was a yard short.
Oh, that's not cool. That is
I thought his knee was down before he crossed the first down
we don't have the luxury of instant replay here, so they're going to give him a first down.
Well, we do.
Yeah, we do. They show highlights of the plays.
We do. They just don't use it.
Doesn't matter. The referee team does not have the luxury of that. Only we do. And here's a carry by Calvin up the right-hand side. Got some space. Finally tackled from behind there. One of the Falcons or Lake Dallas players held him up.
Kobe Minor.
Pick up about another 5 yards there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the Lake Dallas 13-yard line.
Kobe Minor's just a little bit shaken up after that tackle. Struggled with injuries throughout the season. Just this whole team's just having to play tough and through all of these difficult injuries.
All right, there's another handoff up the middle. Looks like they tackled right away. Didn't get a chance to get out of that at all.
Yeah, they're going to lose a yard.
Who's on that tackle there? 32.
That's
Zach
the
Graham.
missile. Haven't said his name very often.
No, he got on that tackle right away. Didn't give Calvin a chance to move. 3rd and 6 now for North Forney.
Lake Dallas stacking the box. Looks like they're going to send the house.
Handoff's going to go right up the middle again with Calvin. Finds a hole. Really patient runner, waiting for his blocks to set up. He's going to pick up another first down. It's going to be 1st and goal there for North Forney.
North Forney's just controlling the clock right now. That was more than likely the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're going to move on to the 4th with a 3-possession game, possibly going on to 4.
You know, just looking at it, they haven't really been ball because they just control the clock. They just want to run the ball, and they're running the ball effectively. So far, Lake Dallas just has no answer for this rushing attack.
Well, when we come back, Lake Dallas 12, North Forney, what do I got, 37. We'll be right back with the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
FabSol is here to talk to you about Corinth Orthodontics. Dr. V and his great staff take care of my 3 kids and all their orthodontic needs. Dr. V and his patient-friendly staff also provide Damon Clear braces, Invisalign, adult braces, teen orthodontics, and 3D Smile technology. His office is conveniently located at 3901 Swisher Road. Visit them at www.corinthorthodontics.com for your complimentary consultation, or for information, email them at info@drvortho.com.
I don't always watch high school football under the Friday night lights, but when I do, it's with Maston Air, watching the Lake Dallas Falcons crushing it. Stay cool, my friends.
Hey, Lake Dallas fans, don't miss the UIL Volleyball State Tournament on November 15th through the 18th at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland. For more information, visit uil.texas.org. All right, so the Falcons are back at their dance-off, and I think we had it better around that time. Lake Dallas Falcons really showed them up this time around. But on the field of play, we've got 1st and 7, 1st and goal on the 7-yard line.
And you have the famous Salvation Army bucket in the end zone. So could see a big end zone jump.
Brings back good memories.
Yeah, I could see a big jump.
The only time we're going to see a jump is when we take this back to the house in a 96-yard fumble return. Here's a handoff right up the middle, still on his feet. Lake Dallas finally bows him up. Calvin Rivera just up the middle, up the middle, up the middle with Calvin. He's a very north-south runner, you know, very unlike Jalen Harris, who has been sideline to sideline and not finding the holes. Calvin Rivera is finally starting to wear down this Lake Dallas defense.
And Calvin Rivera, just he's got 18 rushes for 100 yards. Lake Dallas just got to come up with an answer.
All right, so here's your 2nd and 5 play here. Handoff's going to go to Rivera. Met right away.
Oh,
no. Finally went down. Zach Graham was there but couldn't hold on. Still going to bring up a 3rd and short goal to goal.
Yeah, Zach Graham just I mean, there's got to be
loss.
Yeah, it's got to be several guys tackling Calvin Rivera. Has a lot of lower body strength, just able to shake several tackles.
On the offense.
Wow.
A 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
And I'm still looking at North Forney coaching staff had 4 coaches on the field of play. Don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. It's that's terrible sportsmanship.
So that's going to make it.
Can coaches be ejected?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
Cool.
So it's going to back it up to the 10-yard line. We're going to play that 2nd down. Here's play. Pass is caught. And touchdown. Jackson Ennels. Jackson Ennels had a great game for North Forney tonight.
It was just a simple slant route.
Yeah, they've been killing him on that slant route. Who was that, Preston Suttis again?
No, that was Nick Cagnetto.
It was Nick Cagnetto.
They're just kind of bullying both of Lake Dallas's corners as they played off coverage every single play.
Well, we talked to them before we came on this game here. I mean, their wide receivers are no joke. For the season, Ennels has 463 yards. Carroll, who's been pretty quiet tonight, has 860 yards. And then Mayfield, 623. So honestly, 2 of their top 3 wide receivers have had fewer yards than Ennels. Ennels has really been eating up the Falcons, or Lake Dallas.
Yeah, and as you see, just Nick Cagnetto, instead of going for the tackle, he just
went for the big play.
Yeah, try to make a big play.
He's trying to give me my 96-yard fumble return.
Yeah, that didn't do much. And that could cost. I know there's been a lot that could cost Lake Dallas the game, but you know they had a chance.
It's about points now.
Had a chance.
It's about points.
And it's now a, what is that, 32-point game.
It's a high school playoff game. They're going to go out there and try to score some more points and put a good show in.
4 touchdowns.
Put a good show in for the
two-point
parents.
Conversion every time. There's a chance.
I like the way you're thinking here. I like the way you're thinking. So 11:05 left in the 4th quarter. North Forney is going to kick off to Lake Dallas here, down 44-12. Certainly not the outcome we were looking for when we came into the stadium here this afternoon, but the outcome looks somewhat determined. Let's see what Lake Dallas still has up their sleeve here. I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to give some players some playing time in AT&T Stadium, or if we're going to keep our starters out there. And here's our kick. It's going to go back to Jalen Harris, not giving Kylie Smith a chance to field the ball at all. He's going to field at his 8-yard line. Has it to the 20, cuts up to the middle and tackle about the 26, 27-yard line. Decent run back there by Jalen Harris.
Yeah, Jalen Harris finally getting that north-south compass going, and finally got a decent game.
Yeah. It's amazing what happens if we run in that direction.
No, it's going to be tough for Lake Dallas to do, but they just got to go out there.
Hey guys, I just want to say it's really good to see Brendan Engel back on the field, but his right arm he's really favoring it right now.
Wow, they got him back on the field, huh?
I think that they're just going to send him out because this could be his last game. He's going to have a whole offseason to be able to recover that shoulder.
Well, Depperschmidt has an open backfield, 3 to his right, 2 to his left. Here's a step drop, has some time. Pass is going to be across the middle. It's caught there.
That's Charles Williams. That's you know when it's taken the whole team to take down a guy, you know that's Charles Williams.
That's right. Charles is going to pick up maybe 5 or 6 yards there. Going to bring up a looks like 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and it's going to be difficult to see the Falcons without Charles Williams. Been on this team for so long and made such a big impact as just a utility player all around. They're going to miss him.
All right, Depperschmidt has a man in motion going from his right to left. Fakes the pitch, keeps it himself, tucks it down, and is bottled up right away. Maybe picked up another 2 yards. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 3. So
I don't understand why is Forney taking out their coaches to the numbers just to call a dang play.
Yeah, about every time.
So that's ridiculous.
All right, so 3rd and 2 from Lake Dallas, 34-yard line. Depperschmidt this time is going to have 4 to his right, 4 to his left, 1 to his right. Checks back into the sideline with the coaching staff. And he's been under pressure all night long. Let's see if he gets a little bit of time to get a play off here. He's under pressure right away. Got him.
He's got Engel.
He's got him. Engel's at the 50, 45, 40, 35,
he's
30,
going to the house.
20, 10,
With one
5.
arm.
Brandon Engel.
Wow.
Touchdown, Lake Dallas. There's a flag on the field. Hold on, folks. Hold on.
With basically
On the defense.
They're going to call holding on defense. Touchdown, Lake Dallas.
On the play. Touchdown.
Wow.
with basically
So
one
Brandon
arm.
Engel and Ryan Depperschmidt put one in there for the fans here at AT&T Stadium. A huge pass play.
Lake Dallas going to have to keep
66-yard touchdown pass.
They're going to have to keep their offense out on the field, convert this 2-point conversion, and it's a three-score game.
I love you, Garen.
Hey, you got to keep it up. Got to keep it up.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
When you
You're
get something
score,
rolling,
score fast.
Exactly.
All right, so here's your 2-point conversion. Depperschmidt's going to roll out to his right-hand side, waiting for it to open up. Tucks in himself, cuts back to the middle.
Got it.
10, 5. Oh, did he get across?
They
He got
gave it to
across.
him. Wow.
Did a great job of barely stretching out there. I thought number 5, Willie Thomas, had him stop, but the last second he stretched his hands out, picks up a 2-point conversion.
And 44-20. 24-point game, but I mean, it's turning out to be one of those big fourth quarters for Lake Dallas.
So the rally caps are working. 20 points in the second half here.
I'll knock on the wood for you.
Outscoring North Forney 20-14.
I mean, Brandon Engel, as Shaji said, is doing it all with one hand and one arm, and that's just incredible. Incredible effort, incredible toughness by Brandon Engel.
So one for the scrapbook there for the sophomore. We'll see him a lot next year, too, with Ryan Depperschmidt, so something to look forward to, even as this game's going on.
I'm not quite sure what's going on the big screen.
Well, all the parents are having fun. You got to love it.
That guy's been dancing all day, so his wife's trying to tell him to stop dancing.
All right, let's see if they dial up a little bit of an onside kick here. So freshman Anthony Patty is going to be on the field again here, this time kicking from the 40-yard line. From our right to left, here's Lake Dallas. The kick's away. It is an onside kick. It's going to take a nice hop for Lake Dallas.
Lake Dallas has
the
it!
ball.
Wow!
Lake Dallas has the ball at the 43-yard line.
Jalen Harris.
Beautiful hop. Credit to the freshman Anthony Patty.
Wow.
A beautiful kick there.
That was Jalen Harris. I mean, he's not came through quite the way on the receiving end, but kickoff-wise, wow, that's a huge play for Lake Dallas.
And it was smart. Instead of trying to make a big play, he just fell on it. His offense is on fire right now. He just fell down, let the offense do the work.
Oh, I thought Jalen Harris could have taken that one to the house, honestly.
Anthony Patty, I was going to say, what an odd kickoff. I mean, he kind of swerved, and it was a big old curve. I mean, that was amazing. That was an incredible onside kick.
Folks, rally caps are in full effect up here in the press box here at AT&T Stadium. Ryan Depperschmidt has the ball. They put step back, pulls it back down, takes it himself at the 45, 40, passing room at 35. There's a late flag there. I think they're going to get the Lake Dallas for holding. And another late flag. It's going to be a personal foul on North Forney.
Wow.
Let's see what they call
That's
here.
going to go in Lake Dallas's favor.
That's like the fourth personal foul on North Forney.
All right, let's see what they call here. Because there's a couple flags. I want to say there's going to be a holding on the offense
Once
and
again,
then a personal foul on the defense.
North Forney's coach is out at the numbers. Yeah.
Is it going to go to the coaches again?
Here we go.
Holding on the offense. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Also, personal foul, defense. That will be penalized. 15 yards, automatic first down.
Yeah.
So that was really unusual. He hesitated because he wasn't sure of the call himself.
Yeah, isn't me or like?
Typically, you don't get
Isn't me or the refs are buffering?
The anticipation is ridiculous.
Isn't me or the refs like buffering? Like they just don't
They're
understand
actually
what's
still
going on.
talking to each other. Because you can't mark one back and then the other one forward. Typically, you give one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know why he moved back,
And
honestly.
the North Forney coaching staff is just beside themselves.
As they should be.
And honestly, yeah, I'm kind of with them on this one.
You're with who?
With what?
Well,
over what?
Hey,
with the
be
argument
careful.
with the refs, not with North Forney.
I'll kick you out.
With
I'll
the
kick you
argument
out.
with the refs.
Wait, with the coaches or?
Yeah, I'm with the coaches that the refs kind of blew that a little bit. But as it stands, here we are, 1st and 10 at the North Forney 34-yard line. In business. Open backfield, Ryan Depperschmidt, 4 to his right, 1 to his left. Quick 3-step drop. Looks, Takes off, rolling out to his right-hand side. He's in pursuit. Gets rid of the ball. That's a horse collar tackle. There's no flag there. That's a horse collar from behind. How that's not a personal foul, I don't know.
I don't like these refs.
Luckily, they dropped the interception on that play, so it's still Lake Dallas ball. And the coaches came onto the field to talk to their players. Like, you can't do this.
You're watching the big screen. That is a horse collar all day long.
That's ridiculous. Wow.
I don't understand. As it stands, it's 2nd and 10, folks.
And Lake Dallas fans do not like it.
No, it was.
Are those refs wearing sunglasses down there? Because I don't think they can see anything.
All right, the pitch is going to go to Kylie Smith. He tucks it up to the middle. Got nowhere to go. It's going to be dropped for a loss of about 2 or 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 or 13 here. So really missed the personal foul horse collar that would have given Lake Dallas a much better chance getting this ball in as it stands, going backwards here.
Yeah, once again, you got Lake Dallas going to go with quads to the left.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 13. Open backfield. Depperschmidt takes a snap.
He's got Engel.
Engel.
Oh, and he drops
through his hands. Incomplete pass. This is going to be 4-down territory here, though.
Just to give credit to Brendan Engel, he tried. Like I said, he has one arm basically, so I give him really good effort on that play.
Man, just now it's more than likely.
All right, fans, 4th and 13 here. Lake Dallas going to go for this one. Again, there's no reason not to go for this one. There's 8:48 left in the 4th quarter. It's down 20-44. Needs something here. He's got 4 to his right, 1 to his left. Here's a snap. He's going to try to go to Brandon Engel. Running out of time. Has a man in the end zone if he can get there. The ball is going to fall incomplete. Trying to get to Zach Sasser back there, but very good coverage here by North Forney. Honestly did a good job of letting that ball fall incomplete because they caught it. It would have worked as a punt.
And the onside kick goes to nothing because now you've chewed clock off. You get down into about some doable red zone territory and throws it up to your receiver. He's got speed, but he doesn't quite have the hops to get above double coverage, and I'm just not quite sure what Ryan Depperschmidt was thinking.
Well, I'm pretty sure he wanted to go back to Brandon Engel. Brandon Engel got tied up about 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. Really good press blocking, something that Lake Dallas hasn't been able to do this game to slow down their wide receivers. Still have their starters on the field. Colby Suits and Calvin Rivera in the backfield. It's going to be Calvin Rivera trying to find some room on the left-hand side. Huge hole. Makes another man miss. Going to be enough for a first down up there at about the 46-yard line for North Forney. Picking up another 10 yards there. Coach, they're going to line up right away, trying to make a quick snap on this. Watch on the left-hand side. Colby Suits has a couple runners or passes out there. Nope. Handoff right back to Rivera again, who's just dragging tacklers with him. Gets another 8 yards.
Carried about the whole Falcons team for about 8 yards.
It just looks like he's stuffed, but then he just keeps moving his feet, and he just gets even more yards than usual.
And he's really not that big. He's not that big of a guy.
All right, 2nd down play is going to be a pass play to his left-hand side. Has his man. Gets stiff-armed there. Went to number 9, Jackson Ennels again. Jackson Ennels is having a beast of a game today.
And guys, Zaylen Long is down.
And that's the senior.
All right, while they sort that one out, we're going to take a quick break here. You're listening to Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. We'll be right back. I'll come back with that.
Home ownership is one of the most stressful and important decisions you can make. Craig Pollard with Primary Residential is here to help. Whether purchasing or refinancing, Craig is your guy. Conveniently located in Lake Dallas, PRMI can handle all of your mortgage needs. Call Craig Pollard at 214-935-1385.
Maston Air Conditioning and Heating, owned and operated by Jason Maston, located at 380 Main Street in the heart of Lake Dallas. Give them a call at 940-321-5392 or click mastonair.com.
Have the big trucks out front when you need them most. First Out Roofing here in the Lake Cities area. Commercial or residential roofing, leak or hail damage repair, contact Nick or Travis at firstoutroofing.com, where they are all in.
All right, so Zaylen Long walks off under his own power, but it is still, what do we got here? 1st and 10 on the Lake Dallas 43-yard line. It's going to be a pass play to the left-hand side. Makes a few men miss. Still on his feet. Wow.
Lake Dallas just looks silly trying to tackle a player. It just looks like they've really not practiced proper technique.
Yeah, that went to Barclay Ford, his first reception of the game.
North Forney
first down at the 32-yard line of Lake Dallas. North Forney driving down the field here. This time Colby goes back under center and then goes back to a shotgun position. Has a couple receivers on his left. Hands off going to go right up the middle to Calvin Rivera. Still on his feet. Trying to get to the right-hand side. Picks up about another 6 yards there. Calvin just gets 4, 5, 6 yards every time, Garrett.
And everything's just clicking for this North Forney offense. Whatever they do, it just seems to be working. No matter whether they pass or they run the ball, they're getting positive yards.
All right, 2nd and 4. Here's Colby Suits. Looks to his left-hand side. Has his man again at the 20. Brought down at about the 16 or 17-yard line. Going to be another first down for North Forney.
Big 75, Zayden Long running back onto the field. It's good to see him back out there. But Lake Dallas, once again, playing off coverage. When you do that, you're giving up an extra 8 yards.
And they'll need him. They're in the red zone. Calvin Rivera busted right up the middle again for another 9 or 10 yards. My goodness, there's a flag on the field on the far right.
It's going to be too many men on Lake Dallas. Unfortunately, David Blair did not get off on the field fast enough.
All right, they'll probably decline that one.
Illegal substitution on the defense. That penalty will be declined as a result of the play. First down.
All right, so 1st and goal for North Forney. Trying to get some more points on the board. Looks like they're at the 7-yard line of Lake Dallas here. Let's see if Lake Dallas can button up here and make a defensive stance. Colby's going to take the snap, look to his left-hand side. Little pump fake. Touchdown, North Forney. That's going to be Barclay Ford. Boy, he's been really doing a good job of hitting those seam routes on the sides there, Garen.
Yeah, you know, Colby Suits now 18 for 29, 388 yards,
and six
touchdowns.
My goodness, what a great game by the senior. Certainly enjoying his senior day here. Again, I think Ryan Depperschmidt hopefully is looking at the scoreboard and thinking maybe next year I'm going to get a chance to do this again. But man, you can't let these types of things slip by. That's going to be a miss on the extra point there. So extra point struggles on both sides of the ball. Score now is 50-20 North Forney over Lake Dallas. It's just a little seam route there. Picking on Jalen Harris that time.
Yeah, it seems not even Lake Dallas's best cover guys can stop any of the pass plays. And it's when that happens, you're more than likely not going to win this game, especially with such a talented quarterback in Colby Suits. I don't even know if these receivers are all that great, but I mean, Colby Suits is making them look like they are the most amazing receivers in Texas.
Well, they've been athletic. They've had really sure hands. They've run decent routes. Matter of fact, he's missed them a couple times. He could have a lot more yards, honestly. Just short a couple of those plays where he's throwing to maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Those plays, Lake Dallas has gotten lucky. It's not like they've been pass deflections. They've just been slightly overthrown or just dropped.
That's it. All right, so North Forney going to kick back to Lake Dallas. Still some time on the clock, 6:36, so we still can see some more offense here from Lake Dallas and get a couple more highlights for the highlight reel back home. You gotta love the big screen. The young man is really enjoying himself. All right, Garen, it's getting quiet up here.
Yeah, it is getting quiet. I really don't. I don't know what all to say. I've kind of just expressed my
the kick's going to Jalen Harris again. I'm surprised Jalen Harris and Kelly Smith haven't changed sides here. But here's the run. It's going to be tackled right away at the 23, 4-yard line. Still trying to bring him down. Jalen Harris stayed on his feet, but forward progress going to take him to the 23-yard line where the Lake Dallas will take possession. Yeah, I thought maybe give Kylie Smith a chance to return a ball because they've kicked at the same spot every time. You could have put a bullseye out there about a 10-yard radius, and that kicker is put in that spot every time.
Yeah, and you know, I can talk a little bit about the seniors that Lake Dallas could be losing by next year. Some big play guys are obviously Charles Williams, Jalen Harris, and Zach Sasser. I mean, those are some guys that they're really going to miss. And Dan, I'll let you get back to it, but I'll come back.
Yep, so Depperschmidt has two in the backfield. High snap. Depperschmidt has to pull it down himself. He's going to fall forward for maybe a yard there. So going to bring up a 2nd and 10. But yeah, even guys like Itzael Nava had himself a decent game today. Picked up a few yards.
R.J. Eanes, and then you got Evan Lee.
You got to think they're going to miss Jalen Harris.
They're definitely going to miss
Long.
Jalen Long is going to be missed very bad. Thankfully, they're going to, or Jacob Machuca, they'll be losing.
Zach Graham.
Zach Graham, yep, their leading tackler. It's going to be, thankfully for Lake Dallas is that they're going to get a lot of their, key players back. Ryan Depperschmidt will be entering into his senior year. All these guys are going to be pretty well seasoned, which is what you think. North Forney came into this game. They had well-seasoned players. They made the playoffs last year as well.
And they really played a fairly disciplined game outside. It got a little chippy towards the end with a lot of penalty yards, but as far as sure hands, good play calling, good execution, North Forney did all the things that you need to do to win a game, and they won they're going to win it by a bunch.
Yeah.
And that was R.J. Eanes on that last carry there for maybe a yard, one of his last carries as a senior. 2 in the backfield, 3 to his right. Depperschmidt's going to pitch the ball out there. I can't quite see who that is.
That's C.J. Broadway. That's Craig Webb.
So the junior Craig Webb getting the pitch there is going to go for neutral yards, bring up a 4th and 9.
Yeah, they have the reserve offense in, barring Ryan Depperschmidt, but they're going to keep him in.
No, they'll kick the. Well, you got to keep Depperschmidt in. He's your punter.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because they're missing Apayez. They're going to be losing him next year as well.
You know, Garrett, this game, while it has been a struggle, it really doesn't reflect on the magical season that Lake Dallas has had. Just how do you feel like at the end of the season right now?
It's definitely been a fun one. Last week, probably the most fun game that I've been a part of.
Absolutely was.
And then I go second was the Frisco Centennial game. That was a good one.
That was great.
And I mean, each of these games, besides the 2 games of Prosper and Prestonwood, every single one of the other games have just been incredible. Even this one's been pretty amazing. And I know we want to move on to the next round, but I mean, what a way to end it at Cowboys Stadium. We're going to be in probably the best booth that we'll ever be in.
Yeah, and I think Centennial game is my favorite. That Little Elm game was a huge game too. I enjoyed the heck out of that game. And that was an important game, setting them up for a potential division or a district championship, which obviously fell short.
Clinched a playoff spot.
Yes, it did.
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see a red kettle jump, just to see it. There's nothing to lose.
There's big Jacob Machuca on the big screen. Is that a cutout of him? I think.
I don't know. I didn't see it. But just some of the guys. I'm going to go back over the guys that they'll be losing. They'll be losing Jalen Harris, Charles Williams, Christian Covington, who's really came into his own this season, Itzel Nava, Marcial Apayez, Garen Glover, Tyler Duffy, R.J. Eanes, Robert Venegas, Zach Graham, Colby Davis, Jacob Machuca, Matt Stockard.
Yeah, kick this one away here. Decent punt, a really decent punt. He clobbered that ball.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Ryan Depperschmidt's a really good punter.
And
that punt went for about 50 yards.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Harvey, did you see how far that one went? I kind of missed it.
And just to continue, Matt Stockard, the senior. Evan Lee, I talked a little bit about him. Zaylin Long, we also talked about. And then your last 2 are Jordan McKinley and Jeff Skinner. So wish all those guys the best of luck as they're entering their final months of high school and entering into college.
Here.
And there's some big guys that are out of college for Lake Dallas. As you have Josh Jackson turning into one of the better players, and you have Josiah Tauepa. A couple of those guys, like my brother Grayson, he's graduating from Rice. It's pretty amazing to see all these guys succeed when they get out of Lake Dallas.
Yeah, congrats on that, Garen, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll thank you for him graduating.
That was.
I will.
Nate Miller on the run that time around, so finally seeing some new faces back there for North Forney as they're finally
Andrew Craig, can't forget about him. Shout out to that guy. He's graduating as well.
Another run right up the middle there, bottled up there by Lake Dallas. Could be enough for a first down there. They're going to keep that clock ticking with 3:40 left in this 4th quarter as the season winds down here for Lake Dallas. And certainly a season of a lot of ups, a few downs. I think we've been going through some of those here. Shaji, your chest should be a good size bigger after all the push-ups you've done. North Forney breaks one off. Gets out to about the 28-yard line. That was number 27 there, Jacob Soto, his first rush. The sophomore for North Forney and just chucked up a big one. Finally brought down there at the 26-yard line of Lake Dallas.
That was an arm tackle. But, you know, it's good when your team makes the playoffs. These players got to go in. These players got to go into the offseason just kind of having that chip on their shoulder, losing in the second round. It happened a few years back, and Coach Young actually compared his team to, I believe it was 2013 or 2012 Falcons, where they made it to the second round, and they played really well, but they missed on that last-second field goal. And this team as well just looks like they're going to exit the second round. But
yeah, but you think about
really
coming back
nice
here.
Season.
Even on the offensive side, not so much who we're losing. Who's coming back? I mean, you get almost your offensive line back complete. You know, Brandon Machuca, Tyler Kay. I don't know all the Evan Lay. Well, he's a senior. He's going to be gone. But you've got a good number of offensive linemen coming back.
is a big player coming back.
Okay, you got Nick Cagneto coming back. Guys like Ryan Depperschmidt coming back. The Minor brothers coming back. You got Preston Suttis, Kylie
going to score again. And they're nailing.
That was 23 that time in the run. Nate Miller, the junior.
Right now, Lake Dallas is being lowered into their casket of being not the best Falcon in this game.
There will be other seasons.
Yeah,
but you got Jared Finley coming back, Kylie Smith, Preston Suttis. You've got a new kicker, Anthony Patty, which you got to see a little bit of today. Certainly can do the kickoffs and handle that piece. We have to see what he does with extra points.
You got D.L.
You've
Robertson.
got a really good core coming back. Most importantly, you got Ryan Depperschmidt coming back and Brandon Engel, who those two, the chemistry that those two have, you got to like going into 2017-2018 season.
Yeah.
2018-19, I'm sorry.
Exactly, and hopefully I'm going to get to come back with everybody and the rest of the broadcast team here. I've had a lot of fun this season. I really appreciate Fab for bringing us on, and I've had a lot of fun this season.
Yeah, Shaji?
Yeah, absolutely. It's such an honor to be with you guys. I think of y'all as friends and family. It's been a really magical season, not just for football, but for me in general. I really thank y'all for letting me be a part of this. Even though I can be annoying sometimes, y'all tolerate it. I love you guys a lot, and at the end of the season, hopefully we can come back and have some more fun games.
Shaji, you got a few smiles on that annoying comment up here. I can't lie to you. But you've been fantastic on the sidelines, and honestly, the insight that comes in sometimes, we just can't see it, and you've been spot on more times than not. So, you stopped doing my obvious call of the day. I'm kind of upset about that. I used to have my Shaji obvious call of the day. I haven't had a chance to get that one in here. But no, it has been a fun season. Again, I've missed a couple games. I missed the first playoff game, which is horrible, but so did Harvey, so it's kind of his fault.
That was a tough one to have without stats.
It really
I'm not going to lie.
We were like blind birds.
All right, there's your first and goal for North Forney, still on his feet, finally tackled the 6-yard line. So Lake Dallas not going to let him walk into the end zone. They're going to try to keep this one in the green area and not the Cowboys' end zone.
Yeah, I think right now North Forney is going to try and just chew the time off the clock as it's 1:48 and ticking. Lake Dallas, this is going to be the end of their season, but it's been one heck of a high school football season. It's been incredible.
So plenty to come back with for Coach Young next year. He's got a strong core. You're losing some key players. But, you know, Williams and Covington, Williams tried to put his imprint on the game, didn't really put too much of an imprint on the game. Kylie Smith's going to be back. You got to like that.
My guy Kylie's going to be back.
He's going to go for 0 yards. So, again, Lake Dallas is not going to let him walk into the end zone. They're going to try to keep him out. Let's see what they decide to do. Young 23, Nate Miller of North Forney, is kind of upset. He wanted to do that Salvation Army bucket leap for you there, Garen. He's not going to get the chance. I'm still hoping for a 96-yard fumble return.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to come from. Oh, they got their reserve quarterback in. I didn't even see that.
Actually, it'd be a 94-yard fumble return. I got to be.
Yeah, I want to see it from a Lake Dallas Falcon, not a North Forney Falcon. I just want to see a bucket leap from a Lake Dallas Falcon.
So this is good eye.
That'll
Logan
make
Williams,
my day.
Sophomore quarterback here for North Forney, getting the last few snaps here, checking the sideline.
They're just trying to kill clock.
Yeah, but the play clock's not running. It's finally starting to run. They kneel it down.
And that's going to be the end of your Lake Dallas Falcons football season. It's been great. It's been one heck of a season. North Forney is going to move on to the next round. But just what a year. Lake Dallas has nothing to hang their heads on.
You know, I give credit. If you look at the fan stands, they're giving their Lake Dallas Falcons a standing ovation for this magical season, as they should.
Yeah, it's going to be a long year without football, high school football for us.
Hey. Ohio State Buckeyes won today.
Oh, that's college. We're
Columbus,
talking
Ohio.
high school.
Big Ten championship next week. You got lots of college ball coming up. You got the NFL coming up.
Well, if we're going to talk,
I love me some football.
if we're going to talk about colleges, then I got to talk about the Oklahoma Sooners. They just defeated West Virginia. They're moving on to the Big 12 championship.
Your Buckeyes won, Dan.
Yes, they did. All right. You want to talk about the end of the game, or you just want to wrap it up and let this one ride off into sunset?
We can talk a little bit. Just time.
Who are some of the players that actually did it? I mean, Ryan Depperschmidt, 92 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Those 2 interceptions certainly didn't help him out much at all. But man, just couldn't get anything else in the ground game.
Yeah, Itzel Nava, 3 carries for 22 yards, which he did really well. Yeah, Charles Williams did great. Kylie Smith, 5 carries for 1 yard. But you know, there really wasn't much room for him to get anywhere. And just the time of possession, Lake Dallas had just about 24 minutes, 43 seconds. North Forney only had 19 minutes and 6 seconds, and they made the most of those.
Yeah.
The total yards, North Forney 589 compared to Lake Dallas's 358. But just to talk a little bit about the rushing, I mean, Lake Dallas didn't have too bad of an outing. 35 attempts for 152 yards. North Forney 42 for 201, and Lake Dallas was leading that category for majority of the game. Besides that final few minutes when it was just clock killing time.
Well, I gotta say, Brandon Ingles probably my highlight guy of the day. He had the 66-yard touchdown pass, and he had that one beautiful catch that was out of bounds.
Oh yeah,
But outside of that, I'm just kind of looking forward to seeing what Lake Dallas Falcons can bring out next year. Like I said, there's a lot of talent coming back. Ryan Depperschmidt's got a whole season left ahead of him. So, Falcon fans, plenty to look forward to next year. Certainly not the ending we want to see here at AT&T Stadium as your Lake Dallas Falcons leave Arlington losers 50-20 to North Forney. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and Lake Dallas is going to play it a little bit early as none of the players haven't quite reached the end zone yet, but it's a tough loss.
That's all right. I think they want to get out of here just as badly as we want to get out of here. So we'll let the song write itself out, and then we'll check off.
Lovejoy is coming up next, so I'm sure everyone's kind of on a time chew, but been one heck of a year. I've had a lot of fun with you guys, and looking forward to next year, and it's going to be a really long off season waiting for football to come back, and I promise you this, we will be back. Not only a football team, but the broadcast team will be back better than ever.
Here, here. For the entire staff here at Lake Dallas Quarterback Club, myself, Dan Farmer, Garen Sean, Shaji Adams,
real quick.
Drew Smith. Oh, wait, you got the interview.
Coach, well, your season's over, but overall, a really magical season. How do you overall feel about this season?
That's what I told them at halftime. No one game ever defines you. You know, this was a success, and this team's a success. You know, we didn't play very well the first half, and they're a good team, but I was proud, and they showed their character, how we came out, we battled and competed the second half, and that's what this is about.
Here, here.
Only so many teams are going to win a state championship. I think the most important thing is showing character, showing respect for the game, and learning what it's like to be a man and finish something when it's not going good, and we've done that, and I'm proud of them.
Thank you so much for the season, Coach. Back to you guys.
Man, great words there by Coach Young. Man, he is just a fantastic leader, not just a football leader, just a leader of men and a leader of people.
Yeah, this team has nothing to hang their heads on or about. They made playoffs. You went 2 rounds deep when everybody wrote you off from the beginning of the season. Yep. Lake Dallas was predicted to be 3rd to last in district, and they end up finishing 2nd. They were doubted when they were going against the Frisco Reedy Lions, and I mean, they were doubted here, but you know, still put up one heck of a fight, losing 50-20. But
they gave the fans something to think about at the second half, and that was nice to see.
They did.
They didn't pack it in.
They did, and then you got Zaylen Long and Charles Williams just kind of trying to embrace their final moments on a football field in a Falcon uniform.
All right, well, heal up, Falcons, and like I was checking out there, left off with Shaji Adams, Drew Smith, Harvey Lust, Tammy, and the fabulous Fab Salas and Hector Salas. Really have enjoyed having you spend some time with us this season. We look forward to seeing you next season. Thank you from all of us at Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. We'll see you next year.
Everybody drive safe, and good night. Love y'all.